In the scorched red dust of Pyro's land, where the shadows stretch and the sandstorms stand, the call went out, the stormbreaker begun, a beast beneath blotting out the sun. Spooner's crew came in loud and proud, Geo-Ictus loaded, roaring unbowed. Heart dropped straight through the toxic skies, locked and loaded, hear the battle cries. Oh, Stormbreaker, we rise as one, under a burning alien sun. Pearls and fangs, that monstrous prize, will fight the worm and claim the skies. But worse than teeth or poison breath is a sneaky crew bringing silent death. They came in endless waves, respawning endlessly from hell's own graves. The worms spat fire and acid rain, and tiny kin brought searing pain. But it wasn't the beast that made us bleed, it was players driven by lust and greed, sneaking in from shuttles fast. With med beds ready, they just won't pass. Hold the cave, hold the line, split the squad, now's the time. Guard the beams, the teeth, the prize, while Spooner shouts with bloodshot eyes. Get the loot, I got no ammo. Who's on the reach? That guy's a kill me, yo. Revive me, bro, I'm down again. This is war, this ain't a game. Oh, Stormbreaker, we rise as one, under a burning alien sun. Pearls and fangs, that monstrous prize, will fight the worm and claim the skies. But worse than teeth or poison breath is a sneaky crew bringing silent death. Came for loot, but we brought pain, left their corpses on the plain. Spooner's crew, bruised but proud, stood like gods above the crowd. Teeth in tow and pearls in hand, victory won in blood and sand. Through chaos, bugs, and fights absurd, when truth remained, we kept our word. Stormbreaker, the worm may fall, but only the bold can take it all. You want that fang, you want that pearl, then bring your crew and face our world. From shuttle door to crater dome, Spooner's crew stands, this cave's our home. All hail the crew who claim the worm, and fire and chaos we all burn.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? Ladies, who am I kidding? Early stream? Yes, Kex, how's it going? I'm taking the evening off, so this will be a relatively short stream, probably like 3 hours. Ugh. Look at my t-shirt, by the way. Look at that. It's my Rupert t-shirt. I haven't been able to wear it because it's been so cold, but I put the heating on early today. I could rock the t-shirt. Rupert! Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I got the Rupert tee on today. How's it going? Oh, you want this? Oh, good catch. Good catch. So, today's going to be a relatively short stream. I'm probably going to play DCS for a little bit just to figure out the controls. Obviously, my throttle isn't here until tomorrow, maybe. So we will be going keyboard and stick and pedals. But I just installed it, and yeah, I need to figure out the controls, and then hopefully when the throttle gets here, it'll be even easier. So let's get into this, shall we? We'll boot it up. You guys are going to have to tell me the controls, because I don't know the controls. Good afternoon, Car. Nick, Boz, Eki. How's it going, Prof? You okay? Luckily, there are no asteroids. Perfect. I'm going F-18. I bought the F-18. F-18, Iron. How you doing? You okay? Good afternoon, Nicholas. Hopefully work was easy. It sounded easy to me. Pickles, where are you going? Naughty, Greg, Eki. Hopefully your work day goes quick. Chris. We are very quick. Okay. Map your controls as it only binds the basic axis movement. I have gone through and bound some of the controls. Let me show you what I've done. Let me show you what I can do. This tutorial? Shit, should we do the tutorial? Is he doing the worm? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me get you. Go. Look, you messed up. No. Oh. That'll do. Why am I on so early? Because I'm taking the night off. So I'm going to just stream for a couple of hours. Have a little glance at DCS and see what we can do. Let's see if you can start the thing after the first tutorial. Well, isn't there a button like Windows Home does the full startup procedure? Can't I just do that? Bandana, how's it going? Welcome, Kit Crew. Welcome, Kit Crew. I haven't even had my coffee yet. So hold on. Let me just show you what I've got so far, right? Let me just show you what I've got bound so far. Yeah, but that's cheating. Yeah. But I need to take off and land on the ship. That's the challenge. I will probably learn the rest, but I think we just need to fly. Hold on. The music's got to go, I think. This game's so loud. 24 hours after startup. I mean, I think he would take how many hours I streamed it, because he knows I'm only going to play it on stream. Tears auto throttle. Okay, hold on. So I have a left stick, but that currently is not bound to anything. And it might be worth just putting throttle on that. Right now, I have my right stick is my roll and my pitch. And then my pedals are like my rudder, which I don't know if this is the right amount of rudder. It looks like it hardly does anything. Maybe it's just broken. But also, I need to secure my pedals. They're not secured right now for whatever reason. So I have like sort of the basic controls, at least for movement. Oh, okay. It does move less depending on speed. Okay, perfect. So this is all... Basically, I only have my right stick set to roll and pitch right now. That's it. That's the only thing I've got. And I guess I'm going 200. Let me see. I don't know what throttle and brake is. Does anyone know what the buttons are for that? Page up and down, maybe? Okay, yeah, page down. Looked like it did slow the ship down. The jet. Okay, page down is the throttle, okay. Interesting. And then I figured out... Haha, it's so sick. Okay. Boys, this is going to be really fun. So let me ask you a question, Broomy. When you're flying around like this, do you use your rudder to, like, aid with... Because typically I would just think, like, based off my tiny little bit of knowledge... Hey, Billy, how's it going? My tiny bit of knowledge, I would just roll and then pitch to turn. But should I be using some rudder in that as well? Like, I just genuinely don't really know. I am slightly using rudder, but I don't know exactly if I should be doing that. The star button to zoom in and out. Oh, holy shit. Okay, I'm fucked. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, How do you use... Oh, you literally just point? Is there a way to, like, zoom in on these? I don't think I at least need that stuff right now, do I? They go back up in speed. Put the pedal to the max, bro. When rolling, use the rudder to help with the pitch. Okay. Rudder will become more important at slow speeds with any turns to ensure turns coordinate. So I think by default, I've kind of got the move, like, I should be okay. Like, it'll be a lot more difficult at slow speeds, right? Like, landing and stuff. That's where I'll have the trouble the most. And being able to, like, use... Alright, should I try and take off somewhere? Should I do, a quick takeoff mission or whatever? By the way, freaking epic. Like, that, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. Should I do it through training or just do, like... Or should I do it through the training? Like, quick action? No, I think it might have to be through tutorial, right? I haven't got the... He's going nuts. He's going nuts. Even better with tobii. Yes, I'm going to get the tobii done tomorrow, probably. Good morning, Cupcake. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Guys, thanks for hanging out today. Today will be an early stream. I am taking the evening off, and so I'm streaming now for about 3 hours, just having a little look at DCS. I haven't got my throttle, so I haven't got my full setup, but we will... we should be able to get to a place where we can take off and land, right? And I don't know if we can do that in 3 hours, but we'll figure it out. Should I just go training and, like... taxi and takeoff? Should I just do the whole, like, process here? Switch. Well, I'm going to try and ignore the switches. I'm going to try and ignore the switches. Taxi and takeoff. Okay, so you guys are going to have to talk me through this. What I want to do is, I don't really care about the switches. I only care about movement. So being able to, like, move the jet forward, back. Why is it nighttime, bro?
In this lesson, we're starting in up and running F8.
Oh, it looks like the ship's running. Okay.
We learn how to taxi to the runway and take off. Before we taxi out, though, let's set up a few more items that we did not cover in the cold start lesson. Press spacebar when ready.
During low-light operations like this evening, place the landing and taxi light switch in the up-on position.
How'd you look around your dash and stuff
set up
for
your
me?
Position, formation, and strobe lights as you desire. The formation lights, or slime lights, are low-intensity green lights that aid in close-in formation flying.
My throttle's
Position
coming tomorrow, I
lights are
think.
Red and green lights that mark the left and right sides of the aircraft.
How do I look
And
around the
strobe
dash?
Are two flashing red lights on the tail.
Not sure you use your tobii. That's very helpful. I can't look down. Yeah, you fuckers. What's the free look button? Space Birdie, tell me, what's the free look button? These fucking guys are so unhelpful. I just use my head. Yeah. I haven't put my tobii on right now. How do I look down? Fuckers. I'll just zoom out, shall I? I don't know where it's wanted me to look. Okay. I should have kept the quest. I've got the quest. It's behind me. It's in box. I don't know. I'm new to. Fuck it.
Time to set up your internal lights. The instrument dial controls instrument panel lighting.
He doesn't know.
The console dial controls the lighting on the left and right consoles. The flood dial illuminates the forward section of the cockpit. And the chart dial controls lighting of your lap area. The lights test switch will test all cockpit.
Yeah, I can't look at the
lights.
switch.
The warn caution dial allows you to adjust the illumination of those lights. The mode switch allows you to select default
I can't
internal
look.
lighting for day, night, and night vision goggle use. Experiment with these and press spacebar when ready to move on.
Oh, holy shit.
On the altimeter, rotate the pressure setting knob with the mouse wheel to set an airfield pressure elevation of 29.90 atmosphere.
It was left, I'll see.
Press spacebar when it's set.
What does he want me to set it to? 29.9? Easy. Wait, 29.90.
To steer when taxiing, we will use the nose wheel steering, or NWS, by pressing the S key, or the NWS button on the control stick. When engaged, as indicated by the NWS indication on the bottom right portion of the HUD, rudder inputs will steer the aircraft left and right. When the NWS button is held down, nose wheel steering high, or NWS high, is enabled and allows a tighter turn radius.
I don't know what this means.
This is quite helpful on a crowded
NWS?
carrier deck. Press spacebar to continue. To get rolling, slowly increase the throttles until you have forward movement, but do not exceed 75% engine RPM. Press Z to steer left and X to steer right.
What?
Taxi forward to the runway directly ahead.
Okay, easy, easy. I wish I had my throttle though. Wish I had my throttle. Oh, can I not steer with this? Oh, I can steer with this. I can steer with my feet. I can steer with my feet.
Keep taxiing forward and practice both normal NWS and NWS high steering.
I don't know. I can't remember what she said that was. Okay. I haven't settled my brakes yet. I haven't set my brakes. What's brake?
Come to a halt just short of entering the runway by using the toe brakes at the top of the rudder pedals.
Oh, it's W by default. It's W by default. You guys are fucking yeah, stitching me up here. I haven't settled my toe brakes yet.
Before entering the runway, arm the ejection seat by moving the ejection seat safe arm handle on your right in the down position so that the armed label becomes visible. Also, tighten your restraints. Check left and right for traffic.
There's nobody yet. I did it, didn't I?
Increase engine RPM and enter the runway. Once on the runway, align the aircraft down the center line and come to a halt on the 2-5 runway heading marker. Press spacebar to continue.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I forgot all the buttons. I forgot all the buttons. Stop, stop. It's not turning. It's not turning. Oh, I found another. It's not turning. He's not turning. No. No. Brake, brake, brake. It's not turning. It's not turning. Why all of a sudden is it not turning? What the heck? What was the... It was Z, wasn't it? Oh my god. It's... Why did... Why is it not turning now? The pedals were working, now they're just... I don't know what's happening. But the Z isn't working. Oh, it's because I'm in Discord making clips. Oh, I need to turn off like windowed mode or whatever it was. It's like I'm not in the game. Damn. How do I do this? One screen. I think I tabbed out in some sort of way. Fuck. Okay, we need to go again. We need to go again. Oh, it should say NWS on the hood. Okay, I definitely didn't see that. I think I tabbed out into Discord and started making clips. I didn't know that I'd started doing that. Okay, okay. We'll go again. We'll go again.
In this lesson, we're starting in up and running FAT, and we will learn how to taxi to the runway.
Oh, hair like in helmet option, audio settings. Yeah. How do we do that? Hair in helmet. Hair in helmet. Hair like in helmet. Perfect.
And take off.
Oh, that's good.
Before we taxi out, though, let's set up a few more items that we did not cover.
I think I probably just need to do these over and over again, to be honest.
Press spacebar when ready.
I'm ready.
During low-light operations like this evening, place the landing and taxi light switch in the up-on position. Now, set up your position, formation, and strobe lights as you desire. The formation lights, or slime lights, are low-intensity green lights that aid in close-in formation flying. Position lights are red and green lights that mark the left and right sides of the aircraft.
All right, I got you.
And the strobe are two flashing red lights on the tail. When done, press spacebar. Time to set up your internal lights. The instrument dial controls
How
instrument
many
panel
buttons
lighting.
are there?
The console
What am I gonna
dial
do with this
controls
many
the lighting
buttons?
on the left and right consoles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The flood dial illuminates the forward section of the cockpit,
Yeah.
and the chart dial controls lighting of
Yeah.
your lap area.
Okay.
The lights test switch will test all cockpit warning and caution lights.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
The warn caution dial allows you to adjust the illumination of those lights. The mode switch allows you to select default internal lighting for day, night, and night vision goggle use. Experiment with these and press spacebar when ready to move on.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Night vision. It's on day right now. No, how do I switch it back? I was able to slide it down, but I'm not able to slide it back up. Oh, night mode. Let's go. Night vision. Night. Okay, perfect. Is that Noobifier speaking? Yeah, probably. Bro, I keep making clips on Discord. I need to close Discord. I keep clicking it somehow. One of the... I guess the Alt-C must be make clip. Shit. I bet you Alt-C is like make clip in Discord. Quit Discord. GG at avoiding the trees? Yeah. Right click for up, left click for that. Okay. Sure.
On the altimeter, rotate the pressure setting knob with the mouse wheel to set an airfield pressure elevation of 29.90 atmospheric pressure.
It's Alt-C is like
Press
make a
spacebar when
clip.
it's set.
Like switching between these modes is a pain in the ass. I can't wait to have my tobii set.
To steer when taxiing,
Right, I need to
we
pay
will
attention
use the
here.
nose wheel steering, or NWS, by pressing the S key
Is it
or the
Noobifier?
NWS button on the
Sounds
control
like it.
stick. When engaged, as indicated by the NWS indication on the bottom right portion of the HUD, rudder inputs will steer the aircraft left and right. When the NWS button is held down, nose wheel steering high,
High.
or NWS high is enabled
High.
and allows a tighter turn radius.
Okay, I see it. NWS,
This
I
is
see
quite
it.
helpful on a crowded carrier deck.
I see it. This is going to be
Press
important for the
spacebar to
challenge, I think.
continue.
The NWS is going to be very important for the carrier, I think. You're such a good pupil.
To get rolling, slowly increase the throttles until you have forward movement.
How do I know
but
what
do not exceed
75%?
75% engine RPM.
How do I know what
Press
75%
Z to steer
is?
left and X to steer right. Taxi forward to the runway directly ahead.
Hook, you're good. Okay.
Keep taxiing forward and practice both normal NWS and NWS high steering. Come to a halt just short of entering the runway by using the toe brakes at the top of the rudder pedals.
Boop, boop.
Before entering the runway, arm the ejection seat by moving the ejection seat safe armed handle on your right in the down position so that the armed label becomes visible.
It's already armed.
Also, tighten your restraints. Check left and right for traffic.
It's already armed. Got you, bro.
Increase engine RPM and enter the runway. Once on the runway, align the aircraft down the center line and come to a halt on the 25 runway heading marker. Press spacebar to continue.
I need to pay attention. Why such a short stream? I'm just taking the evening off. He's had enough citizens now. Well, no, it's just that there's no time to get into anything in SC, right? At least I can learn the basics of this. And I can forget them all and then learn them again tomorrow. Once on the runway, align the aircraft down the center line and come to a halt on 25%. Okay, got you. Easy peasy. I should just go really slow. Oh, I can steer with my pedals as well. They're just looking at hot fixes. Perfect. Oh, okay. That's what it does. It lets me turn a lot easier. Okay, perfect.
On the right DDI, confirm that the stab position is set to 12 for both stimulators. While holding down the wheel brakes, increase engine RPM to 80% and check that temps.
Old man observer, how's it going?
FEI
Look at this.
do not exceed 800 degrees centigrade.
I need to pay attention.
In an F-18C, you always take off an afterburner. Release the brakes and push the throttles all the way forward.
We're taking
forward
off?
Afterburner.
Oh my god, this is so confusing. On the right DDI, confirm that the stab position is set to 12 for both stabilizers. What is that? While holding down the wheel brakes W, increase the RPM to 80%. But how do I do that? In the F-18, you always take off in afterburner, release the brakes, and push the throttle all the way forward to full afterburner. Set the stabs and the flap angle. Shut the fuck up. The stabs and the flap angle. Where's the stabs and the flap angle? The stabs and the flap angle. The Krieger, how's it going? Shem Pasta, how you doing? You okay? Happy New Year, everyone. Throughout the week, we'll be looking at 4.5 hot fixes live and looking into inclusions for the next release. Interesting. Evo PT. Just click push all. Needs binds. It's going to be better than asteroids. Yeah. But aren't the stabs here on the screen? Isn't this stuff here? You guys are fucking so unhelpful. Which button do I need to use? Can I just try and do it? On the right DDI. Okay, this is a terrible tutorial because it hasn't taught me what the DDI is. It hasn't taught me that. Stab equals stabilizer. The MFD. Yeah. This MFD, right? And then where's the stab controls or whatever? We need to set it to 12. Well, they look like it's set to 12 anyway. Isn't that it? Left. Doesn't it say 12 on both of those anyway? Okay. On the right DDI, confirm that the stab position is set to 12. Is that the stab? Why isn't the game told me that that's what that is, though? I don't really understand. By holding down the wheel brakes. Okay, let's just fucking take off. Let's just hold the brake. How do I know what 80% of my throttle is? Where's, like... Where does it show you how much power is in my...
As you roll down the runway, keep aligned down the middle with very small rudder inputs.
I'm scared.
A small amount of backstick, and the F-18 will automatically rotate and fly off.
Raise the landing gear control handle in the up position. Then, raise the flaps by setting the flap switch to the up auto position. Congratulations, you have just taken off. You can end the lesson.
Easy frickin' peasy. All right, okay, we've taken off. I think we do it again. Flap 0. I don't know where the flap information is. I don't know where the throttle information is. I don't know where the flap information is. You guys are giving me too much shit. Hold on, I want to put the night vision on. Where's the fucking night vision thing? Oh shit! Pull up! Oh! Holy, that's awesome. Go and land. I don't even know where the runway is, bro. I need to be able to look around. I haven't got my tobii. I'd need the tobii to land, I think. Because I wouldn't know where to find the runway. Okay, I think easy. Let's do this again. The thing is, I need to figure out like where the information is on the screen that it's telling me. Bixable, by the way, thank you for the 4 months. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. That's really great of you. Today, guys, will be a relatively short stream. I know we're earlier than usual, so I don't expect many people to make it, but I'll leave the VOD up so you guys can keep your streaks. Easy peasy. Well, it was easy peasy.
We're starting in an up and running FAT.
I need to figure out where the information is that it's telling me. Like throttle percentage. Like, where's the throttle percentage?
Out, though, let's set up a few more items that we did not cover in the cold start lesson. Press spacebar when ready.
Okay, perfect. John is giving me some information, unlike you fucking useless idiots. You can set stabilizers with the pitch, trim, hat up or down. Throttle info is in the little display on the left MFD with the 2 quarter circles. Flaps are the easiest bound to your HOTAS. Okay, well, because I'm getting my throttle tomorrow. Right shift H for night vision. Right shift. Okay, that isn't doing anything. Throttle percentage is the bottom left of your screen. You can only see half the number. It's above the engine. Throttle percentage. I'm looking for you. Where did John say it was? John's got good information. Throttle info is the little display under the left MFD with 2 quarter circles. Flaps are the easy. Okay. Oh, I see. Those, like here. Is this my throttle percentage here? I'll see in a sec. Let me just add a bit of... Right Alt H. Maybe read the documentation. No, Furlos, we're not reading documentation. We're not reading documentation. Crazy. We're just going to do it with chat here. I'm sure all the information will be accurate.
During low-light operations like this evening, place the landing and taxi light switch in the up on position.
So I'm at 6% here is what you're saying, yeah?
Now, set up your position, formation, and strobe lights as you desire. The formation lights, or slime lights, are low-intensity green lights that aid in close-in
I don't need
formation
this right now, I
flying.
don't think.
Position lights are red and green lights that
Hey,
mark
Wolf,
the
how's it
left
going?
and right sides of the aircraft. And the strobe are 2 flashing red lights on the tail.
Yeah.
When done, press spacebar. Time to set up your internal lights. The instrument dial controls instrument panel
So many
lighting.
buttons.
The console dial controls the lighting on the left and right consoles. The flood dial illuminates the forward section of the cockpit. And the chart dial controls lighting of your lap area. The lights test switch will test all cockpit warning and caution lights. The warn caution dial allows you to adjust the illumination of those lights. The mode switch allows you to select default internal
what's
lighting
DCS?
for day,
Yeah, it's a
night,
light
and night
sim.
vision goggle use. Experiment with these and press spacebar when ready to move on.
We're just going to skip this bit. We just need
On
to...
the altimeter, rotate the pressure setting knob with the mouse wheel to set an airfield pressure elevation of 29.90 atmospheric pressure. Press spacebar when it's set.
Oh, here.
To steer when taxiing, we will use the nose wheel steering, or NWS, by pressing the S key, or the NWS button on the control stick. When engaged, as indicated by the NWS
Set
indication
takeoff
on
trim
the bottom
by
right
pressing
portion
the
of the HUD,
trim reset
rudder
located
inputs
near the
will steer the
FCS
aircraft
reset.
left and right. When the NWS button is
The
held
FCS
down,
reset,
nose
where's
wheel
that?
steering high, or NWS high is enabled, and allows a tighter turn radius. This is quite helpful on a crowded carrier deck. Press spacebar to continue.
To be fair, left hip. Oh, wood trim. Okay, I didn't do that before and I still took off, so.
To get rolling, slowly increase the throttles until you have forward movement, but do not exceed 75% engine RPM.
Okay, so that's
Press Z to
that
steer
9
left
there, is
and
that
X to
basically
steer
9%?
right. Taxi forward to the runway directly ahead.
I'm gonna assume that's like percentage, right? 20%. Okay, easy. So I'm doing that with my feet now instead of Z and X.
Keep taxiing forward and practice both normal NWS and NWS high steering.
Just wondering what all the dials do. Yeah, me too.
Come to a halt just short of entering the runway by using the toe brakes at the top.
I need
of
to
the
set my
rudder
toe
pedals.
brakes on my pedals, I think. Because like, right now I'm just using the S button. Right now I'm just using S, but I could be using my brakes.
Before entering the runway, arm the ejection seat by moving the ejection seat safe armed handle on your right in the down position so that the armed label becomes visible. Also, tighten your restraints. Check left and right for traffic. Increase engine RPM and enter the runway.
I think we're clear. All right.
Once on the runway, align the aircraft down the center line and come to a halt on the 25 runway heading marker. Press spacebar to continue.
I'm just going to go really slow. There's no speed on this bad boy, is there? The S button thing here is very good. Very helpful.
On the right DDI, confirm that the stab position is set to 12 for both stimulators. While holding down the wheel brakes, increase.
Oh,
engine
stab is
RPM
12.
to
Okay, I do see that.
80%, and check that temps on the IFEI do not exceed 800 degrees centigrade. In an F-18C,
Hey, Brezio.
you always take off an afterburner. Release the brakes and push the throttles all the way forward to full afterburner.
Okay, interesting. So on a throttle, I could do 80% easy, right? And then just release the rest. So here, I just have to start ramping up the... So 30%, 80, 87%. And then take brake off and throttle full.
As you roll down the runway, keep aligned down the middle with very small rudder inputs.
Keep a small amount of backstick, and the F-18 will automatically rotate and fly off the runway.
Raise the landing gear by moving the landing gear control handle from the up position. Then, raise the flaps and set the flap switch to the up auto position.
I think I did it. Right?
Congratulations, you have just taken off. You can end the lesson now by pressing the escape key.
Whoa, this is so cool. I guess the main thing will be like turning too tight, because obviously I don't know how the plane, you know, is meant to fly exactly. I wonder if I just fly really far away and then turn around and land, if I can do that. Is that my speed in the middle? See where it says 520? Is that my speed? So I'm guessing I do the opposite to land, right? So like flaps and landing gear and then slow down. We'll see, we'll see. I don't think I'll be able to land. We'll give it a go. Yep, and you're still in burner. How do I stop the afterburner? Do I just throttle back down? How do I know when I'm not in afterburner anymore? I guess my throttle was just too high, right?
Altitude.
I can't see shit. I don't know what you said night vision is. Like, how do I see now what my percentage is? I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to make tiny adjustments here. I can't see shit with this bright green. I'll do everything backwards. So flaps, F. Landing gear, maybe. That looks fast. That looks fast. Oh, where's the where's the runway? Uh-oh. I don't think we got this, guys. I think we're too high and too fast. Oh. No! Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, I died. Oh, we dead. We dead. Not even a bloody asteroid. There's ground there. All right, next mission. So take off. We're pros. We're pros at taking off now. What's next? Okay, I think we need to do carrier. 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 I feel like we should be landing on a carrier right now. We need to be... where's like a regular landing? Airfield straight landing. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. No, not navigation. Fuck the navigation, bro. Yeah. We'll do runway first. We'll do runway first. VFR airfield straight landing. I don't know what that means.
In previous lessons, we learned how to take off and navigate.
Yeah, we did.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah.
In this lesson, we'll go over the basics of landing at an airfield in visual flight rules conditions using a straight-in approach.
Yeah.
This will also be useful for the later instrument flight rules landing lesson. I currently have the lesson paused as I want to first outline the basics of an airfield VFR straight-in approach.
Give me the basics.
Before flying this lesson, please make sure you are familiar with the HUD symbology as described in the manual and first lesson.
Yeah, sure.
Press spacebar to continue.
We'll start the approach 11 miles out
Yep.
in 3,000 feet barometric and 260 knots on approach to runway 07 Equability.
Yeah.
Once at 5 miles,
Yeah.
you will be at 1,500 feet,
Uh-huh.
and this will place you on a 3-degree glide path to
Right.
the runway. To measure your glide path angle, reference your velocity vector on the HUD in relation to the pitch ladder. A 3-degree flight path is standard for an FA-18 landing.
Sure.
For a straight-in approach, you will keep the HUD showing barometric altitude. This will also be true for IFR landings.
Hey, this is easy.
After the lesson is unpaused, reduce your throttle to idle and fly through the gates ahead.
Idle.
Once your airspeed is below 250 knots, lower the landing gear by moving the landing gear control handle down.
G.
Do this by left-clicking the handle or by pressing the G key. Also lower the flaps to fold down by moving the flap switch in the down fold position, either by left-clicking on the switch twice or pressing left control F.
Left control F. Got it.
Once the gear and flaps are down, keep flying through the gates and get the aircraft to an on-speed angle of attack. This is the proper AOA that will achieve the correct hook angle to catch the target wire of the carrier. You will want an angle of attack of 8.1 degrees, which will place the velocity vector on the HUD in the center of the E bracket. Additionally, your angle of attack target of 8.1 degrees is indicated by the AOA indexer lights to the left of the HUD frame. When at the on-speed AOA, the center yellow circle will be illuminated. Use the throttle to adjust your glide path and pitch trim
Let's just
to
do it.
adjust AOA
Let's just
when
do
the
it.
flaps are down. Use the first part of this flight to practice stabilized on-speed flight. Press spacebar to continue. When you're ready, press spacebar and I will unpause the lesson.
can't remember what he said to do. He said to start throttling down, didn't he? When we get to there, maybe. Oh yeah, he said get 250. We're setting records. When should I
At this point, you should be on speed with an angle of attack of 8.1.
I'm not on
degrees,
speed, I'm not on speed.
Indicated by the velocity vector.
Still
in the
going
center
fast,
of
I'm
the
still going
E
fast.
bracket on the HUD. Use throttle input to adjust your glide path such that the E bracket is positioned over the runway threshold. Use pitch trim to keep on-speed AOA.
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what that
You
is.
should now be on a 3-degree glide path.
I am.
Maintain on-speed AOA, and your glide path should be aligned with the runway threshold.
Yeah. Flaps. Did I do flaps? I already did. Oh no, I didn't do flaps. Have I done flaps now? Landing
Being
gear?
below 250 knots. Go ahead and lower your landing gear and drop the flaps. Maintain on-speed AOA and fly the aircraft onto the runway with a vertical velocity of no more than 750 feet per minute.
I don't know what that means.
Displayed over the HUD altitude indication. Do not flare. Once the nose wheel comes down, use the rudder to keep the aircraft centered down the runway, and use the wheel brakes to bring her to a halt.
Whoo! My braking is so erratic right now. Oh shit.
Well done. You can end the lesson now by pressing the escape key.
Let's fucking go. Right, we need to go. Let's get to the carrier. Let's get to the carrier. It was 24 hours. Looney said that if I could do it in 24 hours, it's 100 subs. So I gotta keep going. I hate to say it, but this fully is that a face cam? Euroscope, what do you mean? You think I'm an AI? I am a beautiful AI person. Time for PvP. Nearly. Carrier, taxi, and takeoff. Taxi, takeoff, carrier, landing. Let's go straight to carrier. We need to go carrier. Yeah, I am a bot. It is funny that, why would you think that I look, yeah, you look flawless. I'm Bonita. Bonita. Too Bonita. I'm getting AI accusations. In 24 hours? I think so, right? Do you think?
We will learn to taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson. In a previous lesson, we learned how to start up the F-18.
We didn't learn anything.
When starting on a carrier, the only significant difference would be that you will set the INS switch
Do you feel
CD,
bonita?
aircraft carrier, instead of
I should
ground,
listen, I should
showing
listen.
the inertial navigation system alignment. So we will just focus on the taxi and takeoff from a carrier in this lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out of the cockpit to the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here. Looking ahead and a bit to our left are the waist catapults of numbers 3 and 4. In this lesson, we will taxi to, get hooked up to, and take off from catapult 2. As you may have
Jay, what
noticed,
the fuck?
catapult 1 is currently blocked by parked aircraft. Before taxiing forward, we will need to set our trim based on our total aircraft weight. You can find this on the checklist page from the support menu.
Checklist
It's
page.
located in the A/C WT aircraft weight line.
The fuck are you on about,
As
bro?
you can see, our bird weighs just 46,600 and change.
Where?
If below 44,000 pounds, set 16 degrees of stab trim. If between 44 and 49,000 pounds, set trim to 17 degrees, and if over 49,000 pounds, set trim to 19 degrees, and afterburners are required for takeoff. So go on to the FCS page of the support menu and use the trim hat to increase stab trim to 17. When set, press spacebar to continue.
Sure. Attack, support. Fuck, I don't know. FCS page, he said. Stop. What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know what he's on about. I went to the support page, didn't I? So if you go to the FCS page on the support menu and use the trim hat or the right control plus. Oh, right control plus. Support FCS, right control plus. Well, no, what the... Wait. Right control plus started taking the shit buff. How do I change the trim though? Right control plus? I don't know what that means. Menu, support menu, FCS menu. Okay, hold on. This is what I need to do. I think I need to... Should be under the option trimmer. Okay, hold on. I think what we need to do is we need to... Because you can't do this when in the game, and it's very freaking annoying. But you can't do it in the game. Okay, trim. I should be able to find that here, right? All but axis commands. Oh, get out of here, bro. Trim, 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 trim. It's in alphabetical order, which is very helpful. I can search the drop-down menu. Search. Trim. Okay, 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 we got it. Okay, so it was sort of right. Rupert, calm down. Oh my gosh. Relax. Okay, so right now... Rupert, come. What's this? Where's your pistol? Where is it? Fetch. There it is. Yes. Go and fetch it. No, hand. Hand. Okay. You ready? We'll shoot. You ready? Oh, yes, good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. Okay. Which one do I need to set? And where am I best setting it to? Because I've got my right stick. You guys are saying trim's important. You're saying trim's important, right? Trim is massively important and should be bound to a hat. I use it on shift and plus axis. A hat. Yeah. Hat switch. Okay. Up, down, left, and right one. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I've got one that's spare. So, on my right stick, is this what I should do here? Is it this? Should I just set, like, up, down, left, and right to this? These trimmer switch, right? Up. Oh, left wing down, right wing down. Oh, this is going to be well confusing, actually. I should do it the other way around. I should do that one to be, like, left. Cancel. Clear. Okay, I'll do it this way around. So up on that one. Down on that one. If these do what I think with the trim up and down. And then, because I don't want to do my wings independently, like, right? What a pain in the ass. So I'm just waiting for my virpil throttle to arrive. Virpil throttle will be here maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, trims. What other controls do I desperately need right now? HB1X, dude, thank you for the Prime sub. 5 months as well. Thank you, mate. What else do I desperately need to add to my stick currently? My right stick. My left, I'm not doing anything on my left because tomorrow I am getting my throttle, hopefully. Zoom in and out? Maybe. Okay, hold on a second. Zoom in and out might be a good shout, actually, because I could set it to the big thing there. Zoom in and zoom out. Can't I just set it to like one thing? Like if I pull it in, it goes in. DCS is a very star citizen play game. How's it going, Carl? You okay? Oh no, I haven't done my toe brakes. That's more important. That's more important. Brakes. Okay, so toe brake, left and right. You can brake independently. What I'll do is I'll just do... I'm trying to think of which one should I do. No, I just eBayed one. I just eBayed one. No, I've been... So Carl, another streamer called Looney, said that if I can take off and land on a carrier within 24 hours, he'll give me 100 subs. I'll just... Oh, cancel. Wrong one. Wait, what? What the heck? Why can't I bind this? That won't happen. I just took off and landed easily. Brake should be pressing down on both toes, I think. But how do I... It's not coming up here. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? It's not working. Gonna be interesting to see if he can catch a wire. Probably not, is my guess, right? Pendular. It's not coming up any of the buttons on the... Why is the pendulum not coming up here? Yeah. We'll get it. I am getting the CM3, yeah. CM3. Okay, hold on. Let's just see what we can do if we now know the... see if the trim button works, right? Because I don't know. What I want to do is when I make the trim adjustments, can I see it on the screen?
We will learn to taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson. In a previous
Set the
lesson,
auto throttle
we
to
learned how
140 with
start up the
flaps
F-18.
fully down. What's
Starting
auto
on a
throttle? What's the
carrier,
button for that?
The only significant difference will be that you will set the INS switch to CV, or aircraft carrier, instead of ground during the inertial navigation system alignment.
T is auto
So
throttle.
we will just focus on the taxi and takeoff from a carrier in this lesson. Looking out of the cockpit to the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here. Looking ahead and a bit to our left are the waist catapults of numbers 3 and 4. In this lesson, we will taxi to, get hooked up to, and take
I think
off
this would be
from
well
catapult 2.
easier with the physical
You may
throttle,
have noticed
because right
catapult
now
1
I'm making
is
like,
currently
I'm pressing
blocked
plus
by
and
the
minus,
aircraft.
and I don't really know how much that's giving
Before
me, you
taxiing
know?
forward, we will need to set our trim based on our total aircraft weight. You can find this on the checklist page from the support menu. It's located in the A/C WT aircraft weight line. As you can see, our bird weighs just 46,600 and change. If below 44,000 pounds, set 16 degrees of stab trim. If between 44 and 49,000 pounds, set trim to 17 degrees, and if over 49,000 pounds, set trim to 19 degrees, and afterburners are required for takeoff. So go on to the FCS page of the support menu and use the trim hat to increase stab trim to 17. When set, press spacebar to continue.
That isn't... My trim button isn't doing anything that I can see on the screen, though. I haven't set it up on this monitor because it's got like a little thing on the bottom. Okay, so the trim button still is not doing anything. You have to keep clicking it. I'm clicking it now, though, but there's nothing on the screen that's showing me that's changing things. Like, how would I see that? It would be here, wouldn't it? The stab, but can I not do it physically, though? Where's this? Isn't there a button to do it physically? Stab would change. Yeah, you just see me set the trim and stuff, right? So, but do I have to be on the right page for this to happen? Support, FCS. Or can I just do it manually here? Up and down is stab. Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Set trim to 19 degrees. Oh, 17. I can't do... I can't do 17. I could... Well, it is doing something, actually. It's doing something. It's like, so when I set stab, and then I press the trim button, it resets it or something. Okay. Okay, 18. That'll do, right? Fuck it.
Running from the bottom on the checklist page. Arm the ejection seat. Check that nose wheel steering is on. No warning lights. Hook is up. Flaps are set to half. Trim set to the total aircraft weight.
Frick, where's the hook?
Wings match wing fold handle. Oxygen on. Brakes off. Launch bar up. Anti-skid off. Master arm off.
I should have learned all these things.
From the MPCD, select WTPT and cycle to waypoint 1. Countermeasures off. Radar altimeter to 40 feet. Canopy closed.
40.
Master external light switch aft. When all set, press spacebar to continue.
Am I right? Am I right? Can we just go?
Directly to our right is a large yellow rectangle painted on the deck. This is the Jet Blast Deflector, or JBD, for Catapult 2.
Good enough.
This will redirect our engine exhaust once we power up. Normally, you will spread your wings when positioned behind the JBD, but before you taxi over it to the Catapult shuttle. Because we are already nearly behind the JBD for Catapult 2, spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee, or press right shift and right control O. 5 seconds after the wings are fully spread, stow the handle with the O key.
What?
When they are down and the wing fold handle matches the wing position, press spacebar.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what he's going on about. I'll be honest, I don't really know what he's going on about here. Let me... Okay, directly to our right is the law. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be for the blast shield, right? Like, that's the blast thing. Because we're nearly behind the JB of Catapult 2, spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee, or press right shift and right control. Right shift and right control and 0. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Patrick with the 12-month sub. Let's freaking go, dude. Thank you for the tier 2. What an absolute legend. What a legend. All right, let's just spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee. Oh. That didn't do shit. Okay. Stow the handle back to 0. When they are down, the wing fold handle matches the wing position. Okay, I think we're good. Whew. I'm going to have forgotten all of this tomorrow. This is crazy. I'm going to need to do homework. Crickets. Patrick. I did say... Dude, Patrick, 1 whole year. Thank you, mate. So you've accepted the challenge. Yeah, but I've only got... So, Looney... I've got a throttle coming tomorrow, right? I've got 2 more hours today, so I've got 3 hours today in total. You've got tonight I'm not going to be streaming. I've literally, right, Looney? All I've done so far is I've learned how to take off, and I sort of did a landing, but I forgot everything. So this is the first time that I'm doing it on a ship, but I've only been playing for 1 hour. 1 hour, so. Just press spacebar now, I think.
Before taxiing forward, hold down the nose wheel steering button or press S. This will keep the nose wheel steering in high gain and allow us to make tighter turns on a crowded deck. This is indicated as
cold start the jet. I was gonna press Windows and home.
You do not need to hold down the nose wheel steering button to enable NWS high. Slowly increase the throttle.
Cold start. All right.
Make sure you are in nose wheel steering.
Well, I'm in the tutorial, so it starts you already, doesn't it?
To your right. As you taxi over the JBD, align the nose of the aircraft straight down the catapult track. Once aligned directly down the catapult track, slowly and carefully roll forward until the nose wheel is just behind the catapult shuttle. The catapult shuttle is attached to the catapult.
I haven't got my tobii set up as well, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass.
To get the nose just behind the shuttle, you can either use the F2 external view or align the catapult shuttle off catapult 1 to be directly off to your right.
Fuck, I don't know what he's on about.
Press spacebar when aligned on the catapult, and the nose wheel is just behind the catapult 2 shuttle.
Fuck, I don't know what he's on about. Here. Yeah, am I only just pulling out here? Oh, I don't know what he's saying. Hold down the S. Slowly increase throttle. X. Make sure while inputting full right rudder. Okay, I'm good. I just need to turn, I think. That's what he's saying, right?
Rolling.
I'm trying to do it slow. He said use F2. Am I in the right place? I don't... Oh, extend the little... Oh, shit! I gotta put the little down the catapult track. Careful, rover forward until the nose wheel is just behind the catapult shuttle. catapult shuttle is attached to the catapult, which is launched down the track. Get your nose just behind the shuttle. You can either use F2. Now set the rear gear to get you in the right place. Extend the magic rod. Restart, you went too far. Did I go too far? What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? He's going in. Okay. I think I fucked it. He showed. Okay, but I know now where I need to go, right? Rupert, come here. What's this? What's this? Okay, so I need to really turn right onto that. What's this? Come here. Come and lie down. Thank you for guarding the place. All right. Okay, back to the beginning of the lesson.
To an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson. In a previous lesson, we learned how to start up the F-18. When starting on a carrier, the only significant difference will be that you will set the INS switch to CV, or aircraft carrier, instead of ground during the inertial navigation system alignment. So we will just focus on
There you go, I got 17 stab.
takeoff from a carrier in this lesson.
This is the
Put
tutorial, I
out of the
don't know.
cockpit. To the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here. Looking ahead and a bit to our left are the waist catapults of numbers 3 and 4. In this lesson, we will taxi to, get hooked up to, and take off from catapult 2. As you may have noticed, catapult 1 is currently blocked by parked aircraft. Before taxiing forward, we will need to set our trim.
I've done that.
Running from the bottom on the checklist page, arm the ejection seat, check that nose wheel steering is on, no warning lights,
S.
hook is up, flaps are set to half, trim set to the total aircraft weight, wings match wing fold handle, oxygen on, brakes off, launch bar up, anti-skid off, master arm off. From the MPCD, and cycle to waypoint 1. Countermeasures off, radar altimeter to 40 feet, canopy closed, master external light switch aft. When all set, press spacebar to continue.
Sure.
Directly to our right is a large yellow rectangle painted on the deck.
The tutorial tells you to start like this.
This will redirect
It just
our
starts
engine
for you. I'm going to go
exhaust
back
once
and
we
learn how to
power up
turn it all on.
takeoff. Normally, you will spread your wings when positioned behind the JBD, but before you taxi over it to the catapult shuttle. Because we are already nearly behind the JBD for catapult 2,
We're already on it.
spread the wings using the wing fold handle
I've already done
on
it.
your right knee, or press right shift and right control O. 5 seconds after the wings are fully spread, stow the handle with the O key.
I did it.
When they are down and the wing fold handle matches the wing position, press spacebar. Before taxiing forward, hold down the nose wheel steering button or press S. This will keep the nose wheel steering in high gain and allow us to make tighter turns on a crowded deck. This is indicated as NWS
I got it.
high on the HUD. If you have the wings folded, you do not need to hold down the nose wheel steering button to enable NWS high.
Oh no.
Slowly
When the wings are
increase the
up,
throttle
it's
while
already
inputting
high.
Full right rudder. Make sure you are in nose wheel steering high to make the very sharp turn to catapult 2 to your right. As you taxi over the JBD, align the nose of the aircraft straight down the catapult track. Once aligned directly down the catapult track, slowly and carefully roll forward until the nose wheel is just behind the catapult shuttle. The catapult shuttle is attached to the catapult and is used to launch you down the catapult track. To get the nose just behind the shuttle, you can either use the F2 external view or align the catapult shuttle off catapult 1 to be directly off to your right. Press spacebar when aligned on the catapult and the nose wheel is just behind the catapult 2 shuttle.
I don't think I'm straight. Yeah, yeah, what's the rod button? What's the rod button? Oh, the hook? Do I need to put the hook down? Oh, the hook is for landing? Oh, the hook's for landing. I did the wrong one. Okay. Left knee. What is it then? Which one's the rod? There's too many buttons. Yeah. There's too many buttons. Which one's the rod? Launch something, it says. Launch something. Launch something. Okay, alright. Launch bar, top left of the panel, real close to the big red switch. Oh, here? Launch something. Oh, I think I need to line this shit up better. Oh, why isn't my shit turning? Just go full speed quick. That's it. Send me to Venezuela. I'm ready. I'm ready for this Venezuela chat. You ready? I'm ready. Wait, why wouldn't it? Why didn't it let me turn anymore? Well, maybe I had a button pressed in. $50 million. Let's go.
You will learn to taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson.
Maduro wouldn't stand a chance. I'm coming for him.
You learn how to start up the F-18. When starting on a carrier, the only significant difference will be that you will set the INS switch.
Get the
to
fuck out of here.
CV,
Hold on. Stab again.
Instead of ground during the inertial navigation system alignment. So we will just focus on the taxi and takeoff from a carrier.
Oh, I did. I probably did turn off nose wheel steering. I need to hold S, I think.
To the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here.
Yeah. Can you skip? I already know these
from
bits.
the bottom on the checklist page. Arm the ejection seat.
Yeah.
Check that nose wheel steering is on.
Yeah.
No warning lights. Hook is up. Flaps are set.
Can I just leave my wings up until I'm in position?
Wings match wing fold handle. Oxygen on. Brakes off. Launch bar up. Anti-skid off. Master arm off. From the MPCD, select off.
Just retract the launch bar when you're connected to the shuttle.
Canopy closed.
What's the
Master
shuttle?
External light switch aft. When all set, press spacebar to continue.
Can I do the launch rod now? Probably. Who makes the rules?
Directly to our right is a large yellow rectangle painted on the deck. This is the Jet Blast Deflector, or JBD, for Catapult 2.
You can't turn when the launch thing is down. I wonder if that's why I couldn't then turn to get into a better position.
Normally, you will spread your wings when positioned behind the JBD, but before you taxi over it to the catapult shuttle.
I bet that's why I couldn't turn anymore.
Because we are already nearly behind the JBD for Catapult 2,
Scratches.
spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee, or press right shift.
Yeah. I'm
Control
listen.
O 5 seconds after the wings are fully spread, stow the handle with the O key. When they are down and the wing fold handle matches the wing position, press spacebar. Before taxiing forward, hold down the nose wheel steering button or press S. This will keep the nose wheel steering in high gain and allow us to make tighter turns on a crowded deck. This is indicated as NWS high on the HUD. If you have the wings folded, you do not need to hold down the nose wheel steering button to enable NWS high. Slowly increase the throttle while inputting full right throttle. Nose wheel steering high to make the.
Do I have to get in position before?
To your right. As you taxi over the JBD, align the nose of the aircraft straight down the catapult track.
I can't hear shit, bro.
To get the nose just behind the shuttle, you can either use the F2 external view or align the catapult shuttle off catapult 1 to be directly off to your right. Press spacebar when aligned on the catapult and the nose wheel is just behind the catapult 2 shuttle.
I think I might have gone too far. Hold U? What does U do?
The launch bar on the nose wheel landing gear strut will connect the aircraft to the catapult shuttle. Lower the launch bar by left-clicking on the switch by your left knee labeled launch bar. With the launch bar down, press U to better align the aircraft on the catapult track and shuttle and attach the holdback. This will also raise the JBD behind you. You can use external F2 to the raised position.
Let's fucking go. All right.
You're now ready for the cat shot. Increase throttles to military power. Wipe the controls by inputting full pitch and roll on the stick and full rudder deflections on the rudder. When ready, go to full power and initiate the catapult stroke.
What's the catapult stroke and how do I do it? Raise the launch bar and you're good to go? Wait, so I pull up the launch bar now? Okay, just tell me exactly what to do because I don't want to crash at this point. Stroke it hard. Just throttle, just throttle. Do I need to pull up that to go? do I need to pull up the launch bar to go? Because why is Broomy saying pull up the bar? Throttle then launch, throttle then launch. Fuck, I don't know what you're going on about. Let's just throttle. Oh, fuck.
And accelerate to 300 knots. When taking off from cats 1 and 2, you will perform a starboard clearing turn, and when launching from the raised cats, you'll perform a 20 degrees from the carrier bearing. Turn back to parallel the carrier's bearing and keep your altitude below 500 feet until 7 miles from the carrier. This is to keep you out of the way of returning traffic. Press escape to conclude this lesson.
I am stressed. Right, hold on a second. So why didn't I have to pull up the jump bar then? Pulling up the bar would have disconnected you from the launcher. They were trolling you. What's going on? Why is it having a shit fit? Too slow, I think. No, gears, listen, gears up. Gears already up, Listen to Krieger, he's the only one who knows what to do.
Altitude.
That was sick, by the way. That was sick. I think we go again. That was really sick. Oh, I'm getting the bug. Listen, we'll learn how to start the aircraft later. I'm more of a doer than a reader in this situation. Carrier. Let's just try and launch again. Because there's so many freaking buttons. I'm never going to remember all these. I don't even know the Star Citizen keybinds, bro. I don't even know all the Star Citizen keybinds.
We will learn to taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson.
Looney's saying he wants me to cold start as well.
How to start up the F-18. When starting on a carrier, the only significant difference will be that you will set the INS switch to CV, or aircraft carrier.
Why doesn't my
instead
trim
of
button
ground
work,
during
actually?
the inertial navigation system alignment. So we will just focus on the taxi and takeoff from a carrier in this lesson. Looking out of the cockpit to the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right.
I wish I had my Tobii. Before we do it
left
again, I'm going to
are
go
located
Tobii.
here.
This is going to be a nightmare with that.
Looking ahead and a bit to our left are the waist catapults of numbers 3 and 4. In this
It's
lesson,
stressing
we
me
will
out because
taxi
they send
to
another
the
F-18
instruction
right behind me.
and take off from catapult 2.
I just need to do one at a
As
time.
you may have noticed, catapult 1 is currently blocked by parked aircraft. Before taxiing forward, we will need to set our trim based on our...
Running from the bottom on the checklist page. Arm the ejection seat. Check that nose wheel steering is on. No warning lights. Hook is up. Flaps are set to half. Trim set to the total aircraft weight. Wings match wing fold handle. Oxygen on. Brakes off. Launch bar up. Anti-skid off. Master arm off. From the MPCD, select WTPT and cycle to waypoint 1. Radar altimeter to 40 feet. Canopy closed. Master external light switch aft. When all set, press spacebar to continue.
Rolling.
I need the brake on my toes. I need to figure out why I couldn't get that working. Right shift P to turn your player model on. Hell yeah. But now you can't see any of the fucking buttons. It's cool, but you can't see shit. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Just, stupid landlord. Right. Sick. Okay, listen. Easy. Easy. I think we just need to figure out the landing. Carrier landing. Here we go. This will be the hardest bit, I think. This will be the hardest bit of the challenge. Considering I don't know really what they're talking about when they say anything.
We will perform a Case 1, Case 2 carrier landing. This will be very similar to the VFR field overhead pattern. In fact, Navy pilots land at airfields much like they do on a boat to maintain this perishable skill. In regard to a Case 2 landing, this would be the visual approach element of the landing after being guided in from the Marshall Stack CV-1 approach. Case 1 is defined as having a 3,000-foot minimum cloud ceiling and 5 nautical miles of visibility. For today's lesson, though, we're going to keep the aircraft...
Alright. Let's go. Calm down.
Provide some gates that will assist you in the pattern. Press spacebar to enter. Ahead of you is a series of gates that you will fly through. These are designed to instruct you on where you should be during the pattern. You will start the pattern at 800 feet and 350 knots just starboard of the boat. During this phase of the landing, lower your arrestor hook by moving the arrestor hook handle in the down position. First, starting out, you will not break into the pattern until 1.5 nautical miles past the bow of the boat. This will give you plenty of time to get on speed in the downwind leg. At the brake, you will make a level turn with the G of 1% of your airspeed. In this case, 3.5 G for 350 knots. As your speed decreases, relax the G to match the speed. You may need to relax or tighten the turn to roll out 1.3 to 1.4 mile abeam the boat. At 180 degrees of turn, level out on the downwind leg and descend to 600 feet. You should be below 250 knots. Once below 250 knots,
Landing gear, flaps.
lower your landing gear and set the flaps to full. Press spacebar to continue.
What the fuck? Right, hold on. This might be a stupid question. Looking at this screen right now, what's my altitude? Is it the 1900? Am I taking notes? No. So 350 is my speed, right? And the 1900 is my height. Okay. Honestly, I haven't really been paying attention to that. So, thank you for all the help.
Once on the downwind leg, establish yourself at 600 feet and slow the aircraft to an on-speed angle of attack of 8.1 degrees.
Okay.
This can most easily be seen on the HUD by keeping the velocity indicator inside the E bracket.
The
To
E
left of
bracket.
The HUD frame are the angle of attack indexer lights. When on speed, the center donut should be lit. Use of pitch trim is very important to set on-speed AOA. Maintain on-speed angle of attack during the downwind leg. Press spacebar to continue.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what any of that means. Give me a second. Oh my god. Just my landlord is a real case. He's a real case. If you set your auto throttle to 140 with a full flap down, it will put you in the E bracket. You might need a little upwards trim to keep it level. Speed, full flaps, gear, hook, line up. When can I put my hook down? When can I put my hook down? It just means land the plane. Okay, perfect. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Like, this will be easy.
Once your
Oh my
left
God.
wingtip is 5 seconds past the stern, begin a 30-degree bank to the left while keeping your velocity vector just below the horizon line on the HUD. This will place us in a steady rate of turn to the boat while descending. If the boat is moving with 25 to 30 knots of wind over the deck, start your turn when abeam the white of the round down on the stern of the boat. Your descent rate
I
should
regret
be 100 to 200 feet
this
per minute,
whole thing.
as indicated on the HUD above the altitude.
How do I set the auto landing though? How do I set the auto
For
throttle?
this turn, your altitude should be 500 feet. Past 90 degrees of turn, your descent rate
What's he going on about, bro?
increases to
Like-
500 feet per minute. Only use your instruments for the first 90 degrees of turn. Don't peak. Use your throttle to control your rate of turn and pitch trim to control your airspeed. Press spacebar to continue.
Use your throttle to control your rate of descent in the turn and pitch trim in to control your airspeed.
As you roll out on the landing course line, acquire the improved Fresnel lens optical landing system, or iFLOS, and match your glide slope such that the center light stays centered between the two green lines.
Fuck it up.
If the light moves above center, you are too high and need to reduce throttle. If the light is below center, you are too low and risk a ramp strike unless you increase power. You will fly to maintain on-speed AOA while keeping the ball centered. Prior to touchdown, do not flare the aircraft, but rather let it fly onto the boat at ideally 750 feet per minute, as indicated above your altitude on the HUD. Press spacebar to continue. Before we give this a whirl, let's first set up the landing course line. Using what you learned in the TACAN lesson, set the TACAN to 74 X-ray and the carrier BRC of 300.
I didn't do the TACAN lesson.
This is the TACAN channel for the carrier, and it will provide us useful information to line up our downwind.
I didn't do
line
this
approach
TACAN.
pattern. Set your HUD to show the radar altitude.
I didn't do that lesson.
To give us final notice when we should be passing over the wake of the boat when in the final turn, set the radar altimeter by your right knee to 370 feet by spinning the knob counterclockwise. Finally, set your left DDI to the HUD and your right DDI to the FCS page. Press spacebar to unpause.
What? What did he want me to set this to? 350? 350 feet? Fuck, I don't know if that's even right. Select your left DDI to the HUD and your right DDI to the FSC page. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Set your left DDI to the HUD. The DDI is this. But how do I change it to the HUD? I don't know what that means. And your right DDI to the FCS page. How? There's no menu anymore. Oh. FCS page. Here we go, here we go. Why have I got no stab or anything? Oh my god, I'm so dead. Flaps, gear, hook, watch speed, land. TCM button, and then the code, and then on. Fuck, I don't know what you're on about. Oh, push. I probably didn't turn this on, did I? Push on to test. Is that right? I don't know if I've done it right. Oh my god, fuck. Why is it beeping? I haven't even done anything. I think we just go. I think we just go because I don't...
We are now flying a heading of 352 degrees and 349 knots.
He's so quiet.
1,900 feet. Fly through the gates ahead, which will place us at 800 feet and offset to the right of the road. We don't want to directly overfly the road, so we can first check to see if the deck is found. Maintain an airspeed of 350 knots.
I put the hook down.
Anytime you approach to land, you should do a hail R check, meaning check that the hook is down and engine anti-ice heat if required. Anti-skid switch is off. ILS is boxed on the HSI when ICLS is being used. External lights are set for daytime and
What's the
radar
brake
is
button?
set to the HUD. Cage the velocity vector on the HUD by pressing the cage uncage button on the throttle.
I don't know what that means.
Lower the arrestor hook by clicking on the lever or pressing H.
I think I'm going too fast still.
When at 1.5 miles from the bow, set the throttles to idle and follow the gates for a 180-degree turn into the downwind lane. The rate of turn will be based on a G that is 1% of our airspeed. In this case, 3.5 G for 350 knots.
Fuck.
Fuel low.
About fuel,
low.
about fuel. Ugh. I think I'm going too slow now. Small inputs, small inputs. True, true. Oh, much better, much better. I'm stalling. I'm going too slow. I don't have enough throttle. Relax, relax. Gears and flaps, gears and flaps. Control and flaps. Oh, shit. Too high, I'm too high. Too high, I need to go back down. What was the target speed? What was the target speed? Does anyone remember? $150. Okay, perfect. Easy. Ugh, this is a hard approach. Tomorrow will be easier with my throttle, I think. Okay, I just need to relax. I just need to stop putting in such crazy inputs. Why is he shouting at me? Oh my god, this looks so close. This looks so close, chat. There's no way. Am I supposed to land now? Oh my god. We're fucking cooked. We're so cooked. Look how high we are. Look how high we are. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Go back up. Go back up. No! Just come and tell me I was going to fucking splash there. He's in the water. Oh my god. Is he flying with a keyboard? I've got a right stick and I'm waiting for my throttle to come tomorrow. So right now I'm doing kind of like throttle on the old keyboard. Suboptimal. Yes, we've got the guy and he's in the fucking water. He's in the fucking water right now. Oh, yeah. I think it's my speed. My roll's just on my stick, so you like I've just let it be default.
Today we will perform the Case 1, Case 2 carrier landing.
Let's just go. I can't remember what I even did before.
The VFR field overhead pattern.
This guy is so quiet, bro. Options, audio, volume, He's really quiet though. If I turn down the audio, will he be loud?
In fact, Navy pilots land at airfields much like they do on a boat to maintain this perishable skill. In regard to a Case 2 landing, this would be the visual approach element of the landing after being guided in from the Marshall stack.
Let's just go, 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 go.
Case 1 is defined as having a 3,000-foot minimum cloud ceiling and 5 nautical miles of visibility. For today's lesson, though, we're
He's telling me to do things whilst I'm flying. I can't focus on
we can
both.
provide some gates that will assist you in the pattern.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Ahead of you is a series of gates that you will fly through.
Okay, I want to be 150 before the last bit.
Where you should be during the pattern.
No, we're not doing manuals. We're just going, we're just going.
At 350 knots, just starboard of the boat. During this phase of the landing, lower your arrestor hook by moving the arrestor hook handle
Yeah,
in
H.
down position.
Landing gear.
First, starting out, you will
Control
not
F
move
for
the
flaps.
pattern Until 1.5 nautical miles past the bow of the boat. This will give you plenty of time to get on speed in the downwind leg. At the brake, you will make a level turn with the G of 1%.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
In this case, 3.5 G for 350 knots.
He's too complicated.
As your speed
I just need to go.
increases, relax the G to match the speed. You may need to relax or tighten the turn to roll out 1.3 to 1.4 mile.
I can't remember what I did here. I don't think I did anything, right?
At 180 degrees of turn, level out on the downwind leg and descend to 600 feet. You should be below 250 knots. Once below 250 knots, lower your landing gear and set the flaps to full. Press spacebar to continue. Once on the downwind leg, establish yourself at 600 feet and slow the aircraft to an on-speed.
I know all this. Let's go.
of 8.1
Easy peasy.
degrees. This can most easily be seen on the HUD by keeping the velocity indicator inside the E bracket. To the left of the HUD frame are the angle of attack indexer lights. When on speed, the center donut should be lit. Use of pitch.
By the way, hold on. Oh, don't forget, we've got a giveaway that we're going to do this weekend for Gollum. Exclamation point Gollum if you want to take part in that giveaway. But I'll do a raffle right now, which is for some points. And those points are used for the tickets for the giveaway. So if you want to enter that, it's exclamation point join to enter the raffle giveaway. Exclamation point join. Very easy.
Place us in a steady rate of turn to the boat while descending.
I just need to go again. The tutorial's taking too long.
25 to 30 knots of wind over the deck. Start your turn when abeam the white of the round down on the stern of the boat. Your descent rate should be 100 to 200 feet per minute, as indicated on the HUD above the.
Is there any
altitude
instant
box.
action landings though? I
90
didn't see that.
degrees through this turn, your altitude should be 500.
Hey,
feet.
Tumblr.
Past 90 degrees of turn, your descent rate should increase.
Yeah,
to 500
easy.
feet per minute. Only use your instruments for the first.
Looney
90 degrees of turn.
challenged me to take off and land on a carrier within 24 hours.
Control your
So
rate
we're just doing a little challenge.
to control your airspeed. Press spacebar to continue.
All right. Let's just go.
As you roll out on the landing course line, acquire the improved Fresnel lens optical landing system, or iFLOS, and match your glide slope such that the center light stays centered between the two green lines. If the light moves above center, you are too high and need to reduce throttle. If the light is below center, you are too low and risk a ramp strike unless you increase power. You will fly to maintain on-speed AOA.
Let me just go again. I need to go again. This guy's taking too long.
Prior to
My brain's
touchdown,
gonna forget everything
do not
it's teaching me.
flare the aircraft, but rather let it fly onto the boat at ideally 750 feet per minute.
I'll learn all the
as
buttons.
indicated above your altitude on the HUD. Press spacebar to continue. Before we give this a whirl, let's first set up the landing course line. Using what you learned in the TACAN lesson, set the TACAN to 74 X-ray and the carrier BRC of 350 degrees. This is the TACAN channel for the carrier.
I don't know where to do that though. I should learn the TACAN lesson. I should do the TACAN lesson because I don't know what the fuck he's on about.
Set your HUD to show the radar altitude. To give us final notice when we should be passing over the wake of the boat within the final turn, Set the radar altimeter by your right knee to 370 feet by spinning the knob counterclockwise. Finally, set your left DDI to the HUD and your right DDI to the FCS base.
Relax, watch your speed, flaps, gear, hook, land, 150. I might need an instruction. To be honest with you, I might need an instructor. Okay, perfect. All right, forget it. That'll do, won't it? That'll do, won't it?
We are now flying a heading of 352 degrees and 349 knots.
I was going way too fast before.
900 feet. Fly through the gates ahead.
I'll put my hook down now.
800 feet and offset to the right.
I don't need to do landing gear until I'm slower, right? Like, what did he say it was? Like 250?
First check to see if the deck is foul. Maintain an airspeed of 350 knots. Anytime you approach the carrier with the intent to land, you should.
I can't wait for my throttle to get here. I think if the throttle's here, it's going to be so much more fun.
Hook is down and engine anti-ice heat if required. Anti-skid switch.
I'm trying to slow it. It starts you really high. It starts you really high.
on the HSI when ICLS is being used. External lights are set for daytime and rad out set to the HUD. Cage the velocity vector on the HUD by pressing the cage uncage button on the throttle or press C. Lower the arrestor hook by clicking on the lever or pressing H.
I think I already have it. Yeah, I already have it down.
When at 1.5 miles from the bow, set the throttles to idle and follow the gates for a 180-degree turn into the downwind leg. The rate of turn will be based on a G that is 1% of our airspeed. In this case, 3.5 G for 350 knots. Once your airspeed is below 250 knots, lower your landing gear and set the flaps to full.
Okay, I think my landing gear's down. I think my flaps are done. Well, I've only got 1 hour till I go out, so it's probably not worth it right now. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow. Why am I not able to aim down? Why can I not aim down? Is it because of my flaps? Is it because I put the flaps up? I don't get that. It told me to put the flaps up. It told me to put the flaps. It said do the flaps, and then I was like, I can't pull up. Yeah, my flaps are full. My flaps are full. Should I start slowing down and just kind of glide down? Is that what it's asking me to do here? Because I'm nearly at 150. Lower to 140. Scared of going lower. Am I turning too steep as well? Is that... I feel like I'm way too high. Way too high. Oh my god. No! No! Fuck. No way. I can't sit there and listen to him for all his chat again. I need to go to a different mission. I can't do the... He takes like half an hour to tell me the fucking thing. I need a better mission. Which one should I do? To be honest, I kind of just fancy like flying around, like taking off and landing on. Oh yeah. Tons, how's it going? Can I just like free fly and like land on an airport? I think I could just do that, right? Don't fight the flaps. Lower the power if you want to go down. So here, I'm just like flying around, right? I need to find the airport. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me open that as well. I'm on Steam, though. Does that make a difference?
Altitude. Altitude.
Relax. So there's an airport here. I can practice landing, right? So if I just fly out to sea and turn around. I'll fly out to sea and I'll come back and use this runway as a practice landing. I've seen enough. Get him a real plane. Did you say you had to land the plane on the carrier, or could you eject and parachute onto the carrier? How do I... You know, he sent me a link to the... How do I get that mission through... How do I get that mission through Steam? First, do you have the super carrier model? Probably not. I've just downloaded the game. I think I made a mistake going into the clouds here.
Altitude. Altitude.
Why does it look like I'm heading towards the...
Right.
Why does it look like I'm heading towards the ocean? Oh my god, I am. Then download the legacy version. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I've got a box on my head. Listen. It's hard, okay? It's hard, okay? First, you have to download the carrier module. Can I do that through Steam, though? First, you have to... First, do you have the super carrier? Then download the legacy version, because you... saved DCS missions. No, fuck it. We'll go river run. I've only got 50 minutes, so I'll just fly around for a bit. Oh shit, I should probably pay attention. Wait, how's that the river run? Why are there boxes everywhere? I don't know if I'm supposed to be going slower here.
Right.
Yeah, I got it.
Roll left.
I feel like 500 knots is too fast. Okay, hold on. I know 500 knots is too fast for that. Because I don't really know what should be... Try watching a couple of landings. No, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay, we'll go back to the free fly. Yeah, I've got no reference. Like, I don't know how... I don't know how fast I should be going at any point. Okay, with the landings, though, I do. So I'm just going to go back to the landing. Because I guess that's... I guess I just need to stick to, like, the 130 for, like, coming in for a landing, right? Right, we're going to go... We need to stay out of the clouds, because the clouds made it very difficult for me to see. I played a little bit of War Thunder. I actually really enjoyed it. 140 for an M. Bro, I can't see shit. I need to stay out the clouds. Okay. The clouds are not my friend. The clouds are not my friend.
Altitude.
Altitude. Yeah, but then how'd you get the cool flybys? Almost Mark 1 approach speed. Totally what the fuck's say. Hold on. It's because I don't... Listen, my excuse is I don't have a throttle right now. That's my excuse, okay? The throttle will be here tomorrow, hopefully. Where's the airport? I think it's over here, so I'm way off. No, not a skill issue, not a skill issue. You guys are mean. Take the return spring out the virpil, you'd be fine. No, I'm not messing with my virpil sticks, am I? The virpil throttle's coming tomorrow, it'll be easy. That's why you need TACAN. Yeah, what's the TAC? I need to figure out the TACAN. I need my tobii as well. Shit, man. I keep missing the airport because I can't see. Right, all done. So, what we got to do is we got to get to 250. Full flaps. Flaps. Landing gear. Just chill, just chill. Nice casual approach. Nice casual approach. I'm probably too low, really. Shut up, computer. I'm not also in a straight line with it, so I do need to just... Too low, too fast. Hold on, hold on. I'll land on the... It's because I didn't have the tobii, okay? Because I didn't have the tobii. Okay, I'm nearly in a straight line. I'm nearly. It's hard because I didn't have the tobii to look. Oh, shit. Faster speed, faster speed. Oh. We're a bit earlier than what we wanted. Slow down. Oh. Do the nav tutorial. Okay. I'll do the other tutorial. Wait, listen, we're making really good progress, okay? Really good progress. Hard to land on a... It's hard because I have no speed for reference. Yeah, I have no speed for reference. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back and do the ones that I liked so far. Carrier takeoff. Carrier takeoff. What's too fast? What's too slow? Yeah, I don't have any reference. Yeah, I need to just get the hang of it. Right, we'll do this one again because I like this one.
Taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson. In a previous lesson, we learned how to start up the F-18. When starting on a carrier, the only significant difference will be that you will set the INS switch to CV, or aircraft carrier, instead of ground during the inertial navigation.
I don't know what the INS switch is.
So we will just focus on the taxi and takeoff from a carrier in this lesson.
He doesn't even tell me what the INS switch is.
Looking out of the cockpit to the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here. Looking ahead and a bit to our left are the waist catapults of numbers 3 and 4. In this lesson, we will taxi to, get hooked up to, and take off from catapult 2. As you may have noticed, catapult 1 is currently blocked by parked aircraft. Before taxiing forward, we will need to set our trim based on our total aircraft weight. You can find this on the checklist page from the support menu. It's located in the A/C WT aircraft weight line. As you can see, our bird weighs just 46,600.
Oh, I never did this
and
before.
change. If below 44,000 pounds, set 16 degrees of stab trim. If between 44 and 49,000 pounds, set trim to 17 degrees, and if over 49,000 pounds, set trim to 19 degrees, and afterburners are required for takeoff. So go on to the FCS page of the support menu and use the trim hat to increase stab trim to 17.
Done it.
When set, press spacebar to continue.
Running from the bottom on the checklist page. Arm the ejection seat. Check that
Armed.
nozzle steering is on. No warning lights. Hook is up. Flaps are set to half. Trim set to the total aircraft weight. Wings match wing fold handle. Oxygen on. Brakes off. Launch bar up. Anti-skid off. Master arm off. From the MPCD, select WTPT and cycle to waypoint 1. Radar altimeter to 40 feet. Canopy closed. Master external light switch.
I don't know about all the other stuff, but
When
I
all
think the
set,
things I need to
press
do is
spacebar to continue.
doing the INS right is
Directly
like
to
half
our
of a
right
cold start.
is
Okay.
a large yellow rectangle painted on the deck. This is the Jet Blast Deflector, or JBD, for Catapult 2. This will redirect our engine exhaust once we power up for takeoff. Normally, you will spread your wings when positioned behind the JBD, but before you taxi over it to the catapult shuttle. Because we are already nearly behind the JBD for Catapult 2, spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee, or press right shift and right control O. 5 seconds after the wings are fully spread, stow the handle with the O key. When they are down and the wing fold handle matches the wing position,
I don't really know
press
exactly
spacebar.
like how to do the lineup. I'm not entirely straight, but I think then I can be. I think I can be okay. Maybe. Let's just put the thing down before I forget. And then also, I think you just kind of auto does it. Right? Okay, pull me on. Info dumps. Yeah. I actually agree. Like, for me, it's like, hey, here's a shitload of info, and it doesn't really... I don't know if I'd have watched earlier tutorials that it would have then explained a little bit more about, like, the INS or whatever, but right now it's like, you set the INS and do this.
Before taxiing,
Oh, we already skipped it.
hold down the nose wheel steering button or press.
I wonder if I can just land in this
This
mode
will keep
here.
the nose wheel steering in high gain and allow us to make tighter turns.
Which ship did I take off from? This one?
This is indicated as NWS high on the HUD. If you have the wings folded, you do not need to hold the nose wheel steering button to enable NWS high. Slowly increase the throttle while inputting full right rudder. Make sure you are in nose wheel steering high to make the very sharp turn to Catapult 2. As you taxi over the JBD, align the nose of the aircraft straight down the catapult track.
I don't know why it's beeping at me.
Track. Slowly and carefully roll forward until the nose wheel is just behind the catapult shuttle. The catapult shuttle is attached to the catapult and is used to launch you down the catapult track. To get the nose just behind the shuttle, you can either use the F2 steering wheel or align the catapult shuttle off catapult 1 to be directly
Oh, I'm really low.
Press spacebar when aligned on the catapult.
I'm really low. Okay, perfect. Okay, I like the launching off that. I wonder if we should figure out the cold start thing next. That's what the beeping was. Oh my god. All right. Okay. I think we have to. Maybe we have to go back to the beginning. Maybe we have to go back to the beginning because we did the takeoff thing. I also don't have any controls set up. I don't know why, but my brake on my pedal isn't letting me set it up. Do you guys know why that is the case? Controls. If I search here, brake. See here on my pedals, I've got toe brakes, but it's not letting me set them. See here, toe brake on or off. It's not oh, that's the wrong thing. That's stick. So I'm on my pedals right now. Brake on a plane. Just for landing and stuff, innit? It's not picking up the buttons. Is it because these are classed as like axis or something? Wheel brake. Pendulum. Okay, that might work now. That might work. Oh, that was digital input. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I read the manuals when I'm at work. Cool, because then you can tell me what to do. Okay, so I've just put one brake on. I know where you can do left and right. Should I have left and right, actually? Should I have left and right? Or can I get away with just using one brake? What are you saying, Tom? Can I get away with just one? Or do I should I set left and right? Oh, I should set left and right. Okay. That one. And that one. Okay, I've got both now. So that's you can see my rudder and then my brakes. What else should I set at this point? So my trim didn't work, by the way. Whatever I set trim to did not work. And I think trim's important, right? Button commands. Trim. Oh, well, trim's not even set here. What the heck? Right. I did this before. Have I got a save? I just didn't save. Everything that is on stick, map on stick, and everything that is on hot ass, map on hot ass. TO trim 2, you need to map that. What's TO trim? So that's just a... Fuck. What did I do here? So that's just a hat. Oh my god, bro. Left. Oh, I did it wrong. Take off trim. You need to map that. Take off trim button. Can I just click it? I can just click the trim button, right? So I've got, if I click it, it's take off trim button. And if I do this, I dial them in. That's okay, isn't it, for a hat? Tomorrow, I hope the throttle will be here. And that should be easier at setting speeds. Because that's one of the things I'm struggling with a little bit at the moment. Is just speed management. And I think the throttle will help. Because right now, I'm setting throttle based on, like, the digital inputs on my keyboard, right? So it's not perfect. feel like I just need to probably go to the start, to be honest. I need to figure out the mission thing, but I don't... Tumblr, I don't know if you want to send me, like, what I need to do for Steam to install that mission. Do I just download the mission on the website you've given me and then put it in the mission folder on Steam? Is that what you were saying? Put the legacy file in there. So I download it off. So you want me to download this super carrier version or the legacy carrier? Is that the one you want me to download? So if I download this, you don't have super carrier. Okay. Well, can't I just buy the super carrier? Like, how do I buy that? Then put it in the folder that you sent? I don't know where you sent that. It might be too much to do it later. It might be too... I like, can't I just buy the super carrier? How much is the super carrier? Where do we go to buy super carrier? Is it easier to land on than the little carrier that I've been landing on? $30? Oh my god. Really? Really? All right. Where is it though? How do I buy it? Oh, is it the one with like all the men on deck? Okay, hold on. Let me... Steam. Let's just have a look. Because it's... I'd rather just do whatever you're saying. I'd rather just do whatever you're saying, to be honest with you. DLC. I feel like this game could probably get crazy, right? Oh my god. Okay, there's only 1 billion add-ons for this game. I've got to be able to search. I've got to be able to search. Super carrier. Okay, DCS super carrier. It's £20. It's £20. I'll just do it because it's this is obviously going to be a nightmare without. Right. Hold on. Let me just check it out. Don't do Steam. They get updates later. I'm already part of the Steam economy. I tell you why I'm not using DCS's website. It looks like a piece of shit website that was developed in 2000. I don't trust a company that cannot design a better website than that. Like, their website is so fucking trash. I'd rather just buy it on Steam. Their website is like the worst website I've ever used. I'll be honest. Hi, Rupert. Hi, Rupert. Okay, we got it. And how do I install it? Or is it just installed already? Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hello, little friend. Oh, thank you. Oh, you have trouble with Steam? Never really have trouble with Steam, no. Oh, hold on. Before I start this, do I have to... Tumblr, do I have to download the tutorial? Hold on, Rube. Hold on. You're getting tangled up and everything. Do I have to download that guy's tutorial? Pick the version that goes with your legacy carrier or super carrier. There's also a version that supports the T. Okay, so now I can download... Okay, perfect. I got you. I need the super carrier version. Super carrier version. And this page. Steam. Apps. Common. DCS World. What did you say it was? Saved games DCS. I don't know where that is. Will it be in this? Will it be in here? Data? No. Is it? Will it be somewhere else? Because it's not here. I don't know where to. I don't know how to get to the missions. What the heck was that? What's the sound? I don't know how to get to the link that you're the files location that you're saying. Saved games DCS, but I don't know where the saved games file is. Bin? No. I don't know where it is, Tom. Oh, users. Yeah, you're right. Perfect. Saved games, DCS. Missions. There's folders inside this, campaigns and saved, but am I just forgetting about that, am I? It's in the thing. It's in the thing now. How do I know if the super carrier is installed? How's it going, Mayhem? You okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I found it, I think. I dropped the file in, so hopefully what he's saying. I'm so confused. That noise is from the DCS website. All right, so mission. Perfect. Okay, I think we got it. I think that's what they're all saying, Space Baby, but I just did it through Steam, I'll be honest with you. Right, so this is the tutorial version that Tumblr's got me to download. Oh my god, what's it asking me to do? F18. Yes, yes, yes. Oh shit, it's got me going straight away. Oh, it just wants me to do it. I can't remember all the buttons. Flaps. Landing gear. So it's literally just to land. Like, also, I don't know, see the little markers that are on top of the ship there? I don't know if I need to be aiming that at, like, a certain point. I think we're okay, I think we're okay. Oh my god, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. I'm too slow. Give me more power. I think I slowed down too early. Oh, I forgot the hook. That's going to be very important in a second. I'm so high. I'm so high. I'm so high. I'm so high. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. 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 Hook. Hook will save me. Hook will save me. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. No, no. Wait. It doesn't say anywhere on there any instructions, by the way, Tumblr. It doesn't say any instructions on this screen. I hope you know that. Thanks, Nomad. Thank you. Thanks, guys. By the way, if you're on YouTube, feel free to check out the stream on Twitch. Stream every single day on Twitch TV for Citizen Spooner. Where are the instructions? Where are the instructions? Please tell me. Okay. Oh, it does say now. Okay, next instruction, please. I'm heading towards the ground. I gotta remember all the buttons. So H is for hook. Try flying, landing stance somewhere relaxed and see how landing speed feels. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was way better on, you know, like, you know, on the, no, because I've only got 20 minutes. I've only got 20 minutes. So I'm just messing around right now, trying to figure out the landing thing. How did Looney do this, bro? Oh, so close. So close. We're so close. Wait, to be fair, there's no instructions, by the way. Tumblr. Let me go onto Discord. The reason I'm not on Discord is because Alt-C is like the free cursor. And in Discord, it makes a clip. All right, I'm in the Discord. I'm in the Discord. Join in. Are you on my thing? Are you on my thing? Yeah. I'll unbind it. I kept making clips. Clips. Enable clipping off. Okay, I turned it off. Are you on my Discord? I'm in one of the channels if you want to join me. Oh, hey Tumblr, you're right. I'm on mute. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You ready? You ready? Oh, I can't hear you either.
I'm trying to get the push to talk to get by. In 1 second.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. There might be another channel where you don't have to do that. You might not have to push to talk in this channel. I don't know. Hello? Is it wanting you to push to talk in all these rooms?
No, it still wants me to push to talk.
Oh my
That's
God.
fine. It's
I'm
fine.
so sorry. I don't.
I'll just no, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I know it's a bit of a struggle, and I know it's kind of like a Russian. I could give you like the full pattern, but the thing you need to do right now is let's just get the basics.
Yeah.
Right? Just I'm not going to give you the whole pattern, like flying around the carrier, doing the whole pre-turns or not. We can do that later.
Okay.
For now, see the carrier. What you're going to do is you are going to use throttle to control the altitude of your plane. So
Okay.
go towards the carrier.
Yes.
Okay. And it are like 200 knots.
Yeah.
And then deploy flaps. And what you're going to do is you're going to lower the velocity up to like 140, 150 at full flaps. And while you do that, then I'll explain what you have to do next. But for now, just follow the steps. 200, deploy flaps to full, and start slowing down.
Okay.
So right there on your bottom right of your HUD, you have like 5.8, 5.7, 5.6. That's your distance to the carrier.
Right.
Okay. So that's the nautical mile difference. When you get like pitch up, stay elevated, stay around 800, 700 for now, and slow down as max as I can, like cut throttle to 200.
It's very like, because looking at the screen, I don't know how much throttle power I'm at.
Velocity, keep your altitude, keep that velocity vector, that circle with the spikes on them, keep it aligned with the horizon, so you don't lose altitude. There you go. Now cut the throttle more. As long as, and when you start reaching 200, try and stabilize the throttle so you keep it there, and lower the flaps.
Okay.
All right. Exactly. Okay. For now, forget about landing the carrier. Let's get to the concepts. Now, use the trim. And trim your nose up while reducing the velocity to keep that spiked circle within the middle of the E bracket.
What can I see on the screen right now that tells me what my trim is?
You don't. It's what it is you feel your nose going up every time you press it.
Okay.
So
Can you see me trimming now? So I'm trimming up. See?
Yes, exactly. And what you want to do is you want to keep that spiked ball in the middle of the E bracket, and then what you do is you use the throttle to control your altitude. So if you want to go higher, throttle up a little bit more.
Okay, right. I sort of get it, because I hadn't learned anything about the trim or anything yet.
So this is the way to keep your now this is called being on AOA to land. Your aircraft is on the right inclination to land whenever that ball is in the center of the E bracket.
Hold on, when you say E bracket, what's E bracket? What's E bracket?
Throttle while keeping that ball in there.
Hold on, I muted myself. What's the E bracket? What's the E bracket?
So you see on the left of your circle with the spikes, you have like an E-shaped bar.
The left of the ball with,
okay, on the center, let's see the velocity vector on the center of your HUD. That's a ball with spike up and left and right. You see it? That's your velocity vector.
Oh, like the W with the lines.
No, below the W.
Oh, the E. Okay, yeah. Now I see it's an E. I know I see it's an E.
Yes, so you want to keep that ball in the center of that E. The W represents where your nose is at the moment.
Okay, so ideally I'm just seeing what happens if so if I trim up.
Exactly. And now when it's trimmed, now you use the throttle to control it. Now, to keep the ball in that center and your velocity good, it's a game of using throttle and the trim at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Forget about your joystick.
Okay, yeah.
Use throttle and trim.
Yeah, okay, because I've been trying to do it with the joystick.
Exactly. That's the thing. When landing on the carrier, on the final ramp, on the final part, you don't use the joystick at all. Just to roll a little bit. That's it. Altitude and everything else is controlled by the throttle. But you need to be on AOA.
Okay.
So right now you're like super pitched high. You need to trim down and throttle up a little bit less. Now I'm gonna let you practice in keeping that and managing both of everything together. And that's a good exercise for you to manage your speed for landing.
So in this situation, if I'm just flying like this, how do I get the E to come back to like the middle?
In this situation, you're too fast. You want to be like you want to be that E appears whenever you have your landing gear down, which only appears at 200. So let's go to 200, and when you go to 200, manage your speed and your trim so that you keep the center on the E and aligned with your Ryzen. Reduce your throttle. Yeah, and reduce your trim.
So on approach to landing like this, would I be trimming down like this?
when you're approaching, you'll be trimming as much as necessary to keep the circle in the middle of the E bracket. It needs to be a feel thing, so that's why I'm letting you practice. So
Right,
it's
yeah,
a
okay.
feel thing.
This makes so much more. By the way, I wouldn't have got this from the tutorial thing because like I just obviously I needed to do it and feel it and see it, like what was happening.
By the way, you're muting on Discord.
What the heck?
Reduce.
I think something on my stick is like. Sorry, I think something on my stick is like.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so bring back the speed a little bit. Kill the throttle a little bit.
Wait, when you say bring back the speed, kill the throttle.
It's reduce the throttle. It's reduce the throttle setting. Because you're still too fast. The airplane still wants to go up. Like it's trying to pitch up on its own. There you go. Now it's a play of keeping the ball in the center using trim and the power. Whenever you go too low, use more throttle. Whenever you're too high, reduce the throttle.
Okay, and so
there
you know.
we go. You're getting the hang of it.
So the E for the landing then. What's the arbiter of the landing here? Is the E
to have your airplane inclined at the right angle to land. There you go. That's amazing. Well done, dude.
Okay, so that would be like I'd be landing if it's in the middle like that. And so on a land, like an approach for an F-18 on
now if
yeah, sorry.
okay, it's so good, so good. So what you would do now is you're right on AOA, so you use your throttle to control your descent. So if you want to go down a little bit, just reduce the throttle a little bit until your velocity vector goes below the horizon. And then you just keep throttle up and throttle down to control the rate of descent, so you don't go too low. Like between the horizon and the 5, that's a good rate of descent for example, airfield. Like 3.5, I would say. So you would reduce the throttle increase it slightly, just play or along with it to keep the velocity vector between the horizon and the 5.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now.
On the pitch ladder. This is one of the hardest things that F-18 pilots, when they start landing on a carrier, get hold of, is using throttle to control altitude.
Oh, trim for E bracket, throttle for attitude, altitude. Okay, so if I'm going up, I need to throttle down. Yes, and then.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so if the E starts going down too
fast. An amazing job, dude. Well done. That's exactly it.
So if the E goes down too fast, I need more throttle, and if the little ball thing goes too high, that's a trim thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I'm going up, I need to come back. I need to go slower.
So right now you're having too much. Imagine you're losing too much. You're having too low power. So you have to give it a little bit of power. There we go. And now you have to manage your throttle until you get it on the right sweet spot. But this is good. This is exactly what I wanted you to learn, is this concept, because it's going to be so important for carrier landing. That's pretty much it.
Okay, and
now,
so
I'm just going to let you practice, forget the feel for it, and the rest you can do tomorrow and get acquainted. This is the most important part right now.
Okay, so now I sort of understand that so for the circle, I'm just doing my trim, and then for the E, it's just throttle, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
and so and then
you
obviously you want to be landing at a certain speed. So if you're landing, your approach to a landing is like 140, then
yeah,
I guess.
So the F-18 has a peculiarity where it lands super low speed.
Right.
This plane thrives in low speeds. It's insane, but you land at very low speeds. I'm talking about 140, 130s. That's the approach velocity that you get whenever you land on the carrier, and you're going to be not smacking too hard, but you're going to be smacking on the deck. The landing gear is designed for that. So whenever you're on the final approach, whenever you want to do, if you want to restart the mission, is to keep that velocity vector aimed at the center of the carrier, and use the throttle to keep the velocity vector on that center of the carrier while controlling with the throttle.
Right, okay. Barely 250k.
And a good rate of descent would be something between, like I said, between your Ryzen line and the 5 pitch ladder below, the -5 pitch ladder.
So the guys got me to set a button, or you got me to set a button which was like a landing trim.
Yeah.
So is that what it's? I've clicked it just to see what it does.
No. That's when you're going to take off from the airfield, so that the nose automatically goes up the moment you take off.
Right. Okay, I got you.
This is not a landing trim, not at all. The landing trim is what you set. That's what you're setting at the moment.
Okay, sick. So what I should just do now is try and get like that 140 speed, try and play with the trim, and just start going low towards the ship, right? And just see if
Yes.
I can kind of maintain like in the right
So
position.
before approaching, it's important that you get on AOA, center on the heat brackets, get that velocity vector under control where you want. That's
Okay.
the most important part. Okay. Then when you have all of that setting, then put the velocity vector on the middle of the carrier. This is just to practice a little bit, just to get you the concepts. Also, below the left MFD, the right MFD, you have a lever, kind of like a big lever. That's for the hook, so that the hook goes down and grabs the cables.
Okay,
when you
I've
land
just
on the
been.
carrier.
So what I've been doing is I've just been pressing H for that. So, Alt,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Alt F gives me my flaps, I think. And,
Yeah.
Control F for flaps, G for landing
So-
gear, H for hook.
Reduce that throttle as much as you can, because you're still going too fast and approaching the carrier like super fast. So reduce to 0, let it go close to 200, and then work on the work on everything.
Should I be wait, you know the circle? Should I be aiming that at the carrier?
Yes, at the center of the carrier. For now, it's not protocol, but we're going to do it like this so you can try and get a little bit of practice in. Trim up, keep trimming up, just a little bit as you approach. Not too much, just a little bit until you get it on the heat bracket, and then use the throttle to control. Okay, don't forget the control. More speed.
I'm trying. It's hot because I'm clicking speed with like increments on the E.
Yeah. I know. Without a throttle, it's kind of hard. I understand.
Without the
That's too
throttle,
much.
it's without the throttle, it's very difficult because
Yeah, I fully understand.
I'm tapping
but
it. There's no like 1-to-1, right? Like if I had a throttle, it would be here it's 50%, here it's 100%. Like obviously, I have no idea what the speed's going to be after a few taps of the.
Yeah,
It's not 1-to-1,
you
so
have no feel for what you currently have.
yeah, like I don't know
Which
what the
fully-
speed. I never know what the speed is, and right now I think that's the biggest problem. But I think when I get my physical throttle, that will be easier for me. I think.
It'll feel much better, but whenever you get the throttle, it's going to be like a play between your throttle and your trim,
Right.
and it's going to feel like a dance. You're going to like constantly be manipulating both,
So I can
but it's
sort.
going to feel organic.
I can sort of feel it now. Like I can sort of get an idea from the thing with because I'm pressing plus and minus here. Like obviously I don't have that like necessary like the same feedback, right?
Sorry, you muted again, but I could hear you on the stream. By the way, do not use auto throttle for any landing other than case 3. It's not reliable.
Okay. See here, like I've been holding the throttle down the whole time, and so I would expect to be at like 0 now, but I don't know if it's fully off. I think it might be fully off throttle, and then
It might be, yeah. You start like reducing a lot of speed, and it's good. It's bringing back a very good velocity. Now, trim up and deploy landing gear and all that. I know it's going to be a lot of things going, but do it at your own rhythm. Yeah, like Krieger said, the exercise is expecting you to pull a pattern, so it's giving you a very short run then. But you can do it. Just keep reducing as much speed as you can.
it's hard because I felt like I turned off my speed completely, like all of it, you know?
Yeah, it kind of feels like it, yeah. Now you're gonna start descending super rapidly. Don't forget, the throttle of the F-18 is lazy. It's a very lazy engine. So it takes a little bit between your manipulations to respond.
Right, I get you. I think that it's just I don't necessarily have enough space to or at least I'm not slowing down enough, you know, to
Yeah,
it's
kind of.
like currently my problem
at the same
here
time,
is
you also need to feel like how long the engine takes to respond.
yeah. So I think maybe just do a little circle around at like
Yeah, you can do that.
160 or
100%,
something, right?
Yeah, you can do that. 100%.
I think as well if I had my tobii it would be a bit easier because
Yeah,
I'd be able
100%.
to look around, but I can't do it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Might try and get that set up tomorrow. Next time you have time, have someone
So
explain to you
one
the purpose of the
indication
landing
that
plan.
a lot of people are not like a lot of beginners don't understand when you see that indicator they have on the right left side with a green with an orange circle, red arrow, right left of your HUD. When they're blinking, it means that you do not have your hook deployed.
Oh, that means I don't have hook?
Yes, that means you do not have hook deployed.
Oh, I've been pressing H, but it's not deploying it. Oh,
I think it deploys it automatically for you, but this is a way to remind you you don't have the hook deployed. So whenever you see that blinking, you know what it is now. So on the HUD, you'll see that there's also like 2 dots and an arrow on the left side between your velocity vector and the 5.6 and 5.5 indicator.
two dots and an arrow. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that arrow indicates where the carrier is at the
Oh,
moment.
okay, perfect. So I should try and...
It's more it actually tells you the alignment for it, but I don't want to complicate it for now. For now, it just remember that it points to where the carrier is.
I don't know which carrier I was on. Oh, the big one. Damn. I think I just need to get used to being slower and then using like the trim and stuff to keep up in the air.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like you have to, you'll need to have a feel of how lazy the engine is to respond, so you don't overreact. Like you don't overcompensate or undercompensate the changes. But you're definitely getting there. More trim, less speed. You're like too fast.
Oh, damn. Why am I going up?
Because of the trim. Like it's pulling you wide. You're pulling way too much trim.
Oh,
up.
sorry. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to raise the trim to meet the E.
So you trim up whenever you start slowing down, and you trim down whenever. Oh, sorry, you trim up. You nose up whenever when you slow down, and you trim down whenever you speed up.
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the slower you are, the more inclined the airplane is. So that to keep the same trajectory.
Right. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna slow down like way earlier. You know, like.
Yeah. Don't forget that mission tries to put you on 300 speed every time, so you have to fight that at the beginning.
Oh, it tries to auto speed. That's probably why I'm going too fast when I get there, because I'm like pressing speed down right now, like throttle, but it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, to be honest, like you're like too close to the carrier. This like you would start like setting up speed and everything to land on a carrier, or rather, you would start setting up whatever you need to set up around like 10 nautical miles away from the carrier. So like you're super close.
Hey Scott, how's it going? Okay, so I want the E to come down because that's speed, and then I also want to trim up a little bit.
Exactly. Don't forget, it takes a little bit for the engine to respond whenever you change the throttle. So whenever you like speed up, it's going to take a little bit of time. So you have to anticipate it and throttle up before it actually needs it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sort of. Yeah, sort of.
Like whenever you start seeing the velocity vector come down, you're gonna like, okay, that's too fast. I need to throttle up a little bit to get it under control.
The throttle's the main thing that's killing me, I think, right now, because I don't feel like I don't feel like I've got intuitive control over it.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm not gonna even argue that, but you're showing improvements already. That's the most important part. Massive difference. But you still have to get like acquainted with the response time of the engine.
Damn.
So one tip for me is that when you start seeing the velocity vector come down, throttle up a little bit so the rate of descent is under control.
Okay.
Because if it's going to drop, it's going to keep dropping and then drop faster and faster and faster.
Then faster than I can recover it.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, exactly. So that's the overcompensation and the undercompensation I was talking about.
Right.
So you want to keep that velocity vector in check. So whenever it starts doing changes, you want to like keep them in check.
I think the main thing that's kind of messing me up here is that I'm focused so much on the speed, you know, at the beginning here, trying to get.
Don't worry. Don't worry. The trim and the AOA is going to get you on speed. Just focus on getting everything aligned in that HUD, and your aircraft will be at the speed that it needs to be.
Oh, 138 because it'll stall. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna try and
Well,
keep
like
the target on there. That looks pretty decent. And it's just if the speed's going, if the E's floating up, I need to bring the speed down, right? Yes.
Exactly. That's a way more gentler approach, 100%. But watch that velocity vector's dropping too fast. Yeah.
Speed is definitely something I'm having trouble with, just like maintaining what I need to.
It's because you're still thinking I'm not being antagonistic here or being rude, but you're still thinking in SC terms where the engine response time is immediately. In this game, it takes time.
Yeah, okay. So I just need to start predicting it so I can marry the E and the... I just need to predict it so I can manage the trim and the E at the same time, basically.
Yes, exactly. Like I said, you don't want to fight it. You just could keep it under control with slight changes. But you have to predict them, because if you apply them too late, the aircraft is going to start falling down at a rate you can't control. But for now, you're doing a good job, like flying at a low velocity while staying on aligned. Now you're going to smack the deck, but that's improvement.
Oh, damn.
That's a good baby steps. Baby steps. Compare that to where you were like 20 minutes ago, and that's a noticeable improvement.
Yeah, I mean, well, where I was before, obviously, I had no understanding of what the trim was doing in relation to speed.
Yeah.
And now I can... Now I'm sort of... Before, I was just throwing the jet at the boat.
Yeah, you were just trying to learn by feel, which is fine. There's no problem with that. But once you start understanding these concepts, the flight mechanics will make you a lot more sense.
Yeah, I think also I'm the kind of person who just, I need to feel what I'm doing. And right now, just using the plus and minuses here, I think is a massive detriment to me. Especially the way I'm like having to control this, but I'll just, it's only temporary. G H, did I put?
It's understandable, and it's going to feel better with the throttle. But the F-18 aircraft doesn't fight you, it flies with you, as long as you know how to fly it.
Not entirely sure where it's beeping at. He's dropping. I need to sort of predict the speed of it
The
dropping.
beeping means it's the radar, the low altitude warning from the setting on the radar.
Speed get too low too quick there
A
again.
little bit more speed.
Yeah, see, I'm like single tapping the throttle to try and get it to go up. But it obviously doesn't move up that quick, you know, it's like... Come back down, E. Come back down.
But it already feels like miles away from what you're understanding from flight mechanics, right? It feels a little bit... It feels that the aircraft has weight to it.
Uh-oh. It's like one press doesn't do anything. I think I've got to hold
Doesn't do it,
it.
no. No, it doesn't do it at all.
I think I've got to hold to get it to move.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice and level.
Damn.
So one thing that the tutorial does tell you, but you need to learn, whenever you hit the deck, whenever you strike the deck to land,
Yeah.
don't slow down. Full throttle it. Send it.
Oh, if you're not gonna live, it wants you should take off again.
Because if you miss the wire, you have enough power to recover.
How accurate do I have to be on the wire?
It's not about being accurate. It's because if you land close to it, as long as the aircraft doesn't bounce off the deck, you will be able to grab the wire.
Okay, I think I would have been okay. I think I was
Now,
just
there's-
I think I was just too far away from the wire.
There's 4 wires.
Right, yeah. So I should have gone for the one further away to give me a bit of time, right? I could...
No, you usually want to end up at the center wire.
Right.
What I usually do at the end at the landing sequence, I keep the velocity vector at the end of the running of the landing strip of the aircraft carrier, and then I slowly bring down the throttle so it goes slowly to the middle. But that's more advanced stuff. I just want you to focus on flight for now.
Was I going for wire 2 then? Or
So
was I going to the wrong one?
you want to go for wire 3. Wire 3 is the best. Wire 4, it's... Well, anything... 2 and 3 are fine. 1 and 4 are the wires of shame.
Right, okay. I should probably just do it for now, right?
Just focus on flying for now.
I just
You'll
let me
get a
just
lot
try
of
and
practice
land
time.
on
The
it.
mission's actually fun when you learn the whole sequence.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, I think what's screwing you, it's the amount of time that you have to keep the plus sign pressed
Yeah.
to increase throttle. Like, I can feel it on your flight.
I think I can go off hearing a little bit, like hearing what the engines are doing. If
Like, don't you have a... I don't know if you have any lever on your joystick, something that you can use as an axis.
Not on hand, I don't think. Like, well, I've only got like 2 minutes left till I have to go. Yeah, it's like, it's not fast enough, like doing it this way, or
Yeah.
like, whatever.
It's not going to be fast with the throttle as well. It's like the throttle, you'll have more of an ability to sense
Like
what your
set.
setting is.
Yeah, I get it.
But the aircraft's still going to be lazy to respond, so that's something you have to keep in mind. But see, that's already an improvement.
Damn. Do I have a left stick? I have a left stick, yeah, but I'm getting a throttle tomorrow, so I don't think there's any point in me doing it. I can do one more run, but then I gotta ditch.
No, there's no point of you do it because you have to rebind it. Like, you have to rebind all the keys, and if you leave that setting with the left throttle, it's going to be, or with the left stick, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Right
Don't
now,
worry about it.
just the right stick. I'll make do with the keyboard, and then tomorrow, hopefully, the throttles.
And if you take DCS any kind of serious, wait until you see the Apache, which is the most multi-crew, the most fun multi-crew aircraft in the game.
Very interesting. I do feel like now, just with the stuff that you've given me, I could probably do the basic tutorial on landings.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I feel like that would probably be...
Yeah.
To be fair, I just need to get it to
carrier
clamp.
landings are hard.
Right now,
not even gonna tell you
I would
about
settle
landing
for a little clamp on the thing. I think, again, I was just going too fast as I hit the deck, right? So then I couldn't slow down if I wanted to.
At that bit, you were like off balanced, and you actually landed a little bit before the wires, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Don't scare him with the area. Actually, the area refueling with the F-18 is actually quite easy. Try doing it with the F-15, and then we'll talk. You're good. Just keep just try and keep that velocity vector a little bit below the horizon. There you go. Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up.
I'm trying.
I know.
I'm trying. I can sort of hear the engine, but it's hard to get it to like a point where it's like I'm happy at the throttle. I forgot also I did set up the brakes on my pedals, which I forgot. Oh, shit, I'm pressing them. Damn, no, go too high. What the heck, bro?
Gentlemen, I know in chat you're trying to help, but it's just grabbing the basics for now. Everything else will come along later. But that's good.
Throttle
You're
spikes.
trying to feel the mechanic,
It's
right?
yeah, to me right now, it's like there is such a like with the throttle, it's difficult. At least for me, pressing the plus button and then nothing happens, and then I'm pressing it and pressing it and pressing it, and then it spikes.
And then it spikes.
And then I'm like, fuck, now I'm way too high. So it's quite difficult.
But when the throttle arrives, what is going to be like, your memory, your muscle memory will kick in and saying like, I need to hold it about here to keep it at good power, and you'll have a reference. So that's good. You understand the mechanic, and you understand the throttle is needed.
Yeah.
So that's two good things that came out of the lesson.
I probably wouldn't have been. I probably wouldn't have been able to. I probably wouldn't have been able to understand
the
without.
spike of power is low.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out without jumping on, to be honest. See if I can just turn around into this, I think. I also need the tobii. If I have the tobii, I'll be good. Which one's my ship? That one. It's going to be too tight, I think. Hard without the tobii, because the tobii I'd be able to like look behind and see where the ship is. But... let's just see if I can do it. I feel like I'm way too high. Yeah, it works with tobii as well, yeah. Tobii and VR stuff, I think. Now, I think I'm not going to slow down enough. I can't slow it down. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Too fast. Rough landing. Damn. Okay, if I'd have got a little bit further away, I might have been able to do it. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out today, by the way. I think tomorrow is probably going to be another DCS stream. If I get the throttle, then I'll go again on DCS. Tumblr, thank you for jumping in chat and helping me out. That was really cool. Tonight I'm having it off, so no stream tonight, guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm I'm taking the evening off, but it means I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing another DCS stream, probably as I get the thing. Krieger and all the other guys who have come in from the DCS crew, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's been really great. I'll be back tomorrow. If the throttle comes tomorrow, then we'll be doing more DCS. If not, we'll do Star Citizen tomorrow and then DCS the day after when the throttle comes. Hopefully the throttle comes. But guys, thank you very much. Let's find someone who's online right now. I know I don't know if there's a DCS person in, actually. Let's raid DCS. I mean, anyone in DCS here that we like the look of?
So I know of a few guys, but none of them are online at the moment. Not a lot of people are on during the weekend, or not during the week, so it's kind of a slim pick.
Just looking for like an English guy. Anyone here? Rated DCS person?
I mean, you can do Noxit TTV. I think is flying Afghanistan
Noxit
at the moment.
Perfect. Say less.
Mm-hmm.
Q will give him some 07s, guys. We'll rate a DCS person because obviously the DCS category is a little bit light. But thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all coming in to give me a hand. That was really cool. Tomorrow we'll go again. I know that, you know, maybe there's some people here that don't want to watch it. Maybe some people who don't want to watch DCS. But I think it's going to be a good side game for us to play, you know, when Star Citizen's dead or whatever. So thank you very much, Patrick, Nick, Krieger, Space Bay, Tater Time, Broomy. Thank you for the early help there as well. Thank you, dude. Tog, I'll see you later. Bye, guys. I've got to go. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.